but whatever. So, it has been a long and bloody 5 years since the end of the Great War. Although the Emperor, Wolfram Gersh, has claimed victory over the invaders from the Commonwealth, the peace that so many gave their lives for has not yet settled on the land. The hundreds of independent states that make up the free cities to the south, once ruthlessly policed by Tarsat, have begun to stir, filling the power gap left by the millions of slaughtered souls. Merchant republics, such as those found on the Dancing Coast, proclaim a new age of enlightenment, where the prying eyes of the Tempest brand and their Inquisition are resigned to the past. These revolutionary ideals are not popular with the old guard, the lords, the dukes, the barons, for everything they know is founded on their divine right to rule, and others to serve. Tensions are rising, and where the merchant companies have not yet expanded, the Black Hand, led by a figure that only goes by Kaya, has. It is said that he is responsible for Bloody Sunday, where 500 fishermen were killed on the streets of Sandshore for not paying extortionate protection fees. The Lord of Sandshore, Arrigo Kaloki, declared Kaya a menace, and quickly found himself on the wrong end of a sword. The peace in the region settles on a knife's edge, and it seems that the earthquake is coming. So, let me just change the musics.
Yeah, it's got a very mafia feel to it.
Lots of mafia, lots of that sort of scene.
Not sure that Von Dahl will take kindly to that.
No.
So,
I won't take kindly to most things.
Night falls, and the Corsair's Crossroad is busy, as usual, teeming with merchants, mercenaries, and mischief. Men, in their drunken wisdom, crowd around the large fire pit in the center of the room, throwing small amounts of gunpowder into the flames. Large whooshes of explosive force are followed by smashes, and then cheers as scared barmaids drop their glasses. Finally, having enough of the loud noise, the famous owner, the war hero Deo Vallier, slams open the back of the room, shouting profanities at the men as he drags the drunken lot out single-handedly, waving his sword over his head as he does so. "Never return!" he says, slamming the door behind him. Turning back to the now quiet crowd, he smiles, and the room goes back to the buzz of excitement that it had before. So, Alex and Matt, you have just come in after leaving Brettia on the road, and you've come into the Corsair's Crossroad, and it's fairly busy. Do you want to describe your characters?
Yeah, Conan. So I am playing Gideon, a human wizard. Quite kind of grew up as a street urchin. I'll leave it at that for now. So pretty ragged. And has kind of a book with him. Looks a bit richer than he is. And yeah, he's not very old. Kind of 20s. I think the photo I have on here is probably a little bit younger than he actually is.
Can't afford a camera.
Exactly, can't afford a camera. So yeah, that's
okay.
Gideon.
Okay. Right, well, I'd like everybody to meet Vondel Runefane. He descends from the noble family of the Runefanes. He is, of course, a paladin. He fights for righteousness, and he won't tolerate any of your shit, so don't be doing none of that bad stuff. But basically, Vondel was at a young age very talented, and he was selected by the elders to become a paladin. Fortunately, he had an accident where he was pushed out of a window by his rival Erix's.
Is he in a wheelchair now?
No. However, he did lose a lot of his talents, shall we say, and he also forgot how to read. So that was a problem for Vondel. He has quite a history. However, I will leave that for in-game purposes. So yeah.
Okay.
And in terms of looks, what you're seeing there is pretty accurate. That's pretty much what Vondel looks like.
Fair enough. A sort of traditional dwarf.
As traditional dwarf as you could really think of.
So let's just imagine Gimli. All right, okay. So
he's
you
basically Gimli.
Yeah. So you guys have come into the Corsair's Crossroad, and outside the front, you saw an adventurer's, sort of help needed sign, signed by Deo, who's the owner. Thinking that this is a fairly reasonable thing we can do. We can get some food and maybe some money for the travels. If you want to approach the bar and inquire about it,
can we first of all sit down? Just kind of
yeah.
I'd like to. I'd like to sit. I'd like to sit first.
Okay, so towards the back of the room, quite out the way. It's not massively busy. There's maybe about 20 people in the room. It's a fairly large inn, but from what you can tell, no one's looking your way or anything like that. You managed to find a place to sit and talk to.
Sorry, what was the name of the pub?
Corsair's Crossroad.
Mike, you know my backstory. Can I do a perception check just because of that reason?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's happened recently? I just do a roll. Remind me how this works. Roll.
Well, you can just click on perception and roll 20.
Okay. Where's that?
So on the right, on the left, sorry, in skills, you just find perception and you just click on the name in skills on the left. Sorry.
Yeah. On your character.
On your coach.
Okay, yeah.
Perception. So where it says perception, the name.
Perception. Yeah.
Okay, so looking around.
What is that? An 8?
No, it's just an 8. Yeah,
okay, I don't. What's that number next to it?
That's if you
You had advantage.
Okay.
So, yeah, looking around, most of the people aren't particularly, they're keeping to themselves, and the people that just got kicked out, they seem to be gone. Deo is behind the bar, just sort of talking to one of the barmaids and cleaning some glasses and stuff.
I turn to Vondor and go, you're trying to see through your eyes. Your helmet looks a bit low. Are you sure you can't see properly?
I can see just fine, laddie. Don't you worry about me. Can I get you a drink? Actually, I have no money. Now I think about it. They took all my money. So, can you spare us some change?
I do not know why you're looking at me. I have no money. I mean, unless you want me to try and steal something.
I guess we're gonna have to just sit here and check. Not stealing on my watch. I'll have you know. Stealing's bad. We'll do no stealing on our adventures. We'll do
what
things.
If it was if we borrowed some drink?
What do you mean borrowed?
Well, we do a favor for them, and
that would be I'd accept that if they are willing to part with some drink. If we do a couple jobs, I wouldn't mind that.
Oh, I was saying more just a kind of like a magic trick or something. You see, I've been learning a few spells, and I think
that sounds deceptive. I'm not sure about that.
Well, no, it's not a bad persuasion. They'll get their money's worth.
Okay. What you mean? You're going to entertain the crowds?
Something like that.
Mm.
As you guys are chatting,
that sounds fine. We'll do.
As you guys are chatting, Gideon, you notice a couple of cloaked figures wearing the traditional red and gold cloaks of the College of Magic's sneak in the front door.
Do I notice them?
Yeah, you see them.
All right, okay.
They don't seem to notice you yet.
You look a bit. Do you react facially to that?
I'll roll for it.
Okay. Just wondering how you're reacting.
I guess performance. Negative 2 charisma, so
just give me a d20 roll. I don't want to fucking
Alright.
try and get into this random stuff.
I did that wrong.
Rolling 20.
Is it just R20, yeah?
D20.
Slash R.
Slash R D20. Okay. Yeah, you like look shocked as you see these two people come.
Are you alright there, young man? You look a little bit pale.
I think I've dropped something on the floor, friend. Hold on. And I kind of go under the table.
As you're like climbing under the table, that is the kind of thing that these two people are looking for. Like people just freaking out. And one of the people from the College of Magic like notices you and just like walks over to you and he says, "Excuse me."
Is he talking to? He's talking to the dwarf on the table, though, right?
He's sort of like talking at the table.
Okay.
Like you can just like.
Hello there. I'm Vondel. Pleased to meet you. I just put out my hand to shake.
The other one comes to the table and like reaches under and tries to grab Gideon. He's like, "Yes, this is the one. This is the guy who stole the book."
You stole a book.
Well, hold on. That's not.
You know how I feel about stealing, Gideon. And I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. Let's not do anything rash now. Let's all sit down and talk about it.
I left. Can I like leave my bag on the ground or on the table, or as he kind of picks me up?
As he's sort of like dragging you up, he's like, "When we take you back to Lavarr," and then as he's sort of saying this, you notice like the sort of large figure of Deo sort of approaching, and he says, "Is there any trouble here, lads?"
None at all. These fine gentlemen are just having a look around and trying to bully a poor innocent child.
I'm not quite sure what their problem is. I think they've had a little too much on the old tippy.
Deo looks at the two mages and he's like, "If you're here to arrest him, you have to wait outside. You're not allowed to arrest people inside an inn. You know this. This is the law." And the two mages look at each other and they say, "What you going to do about it?" And he says, "Well, me and the whole inn, we're going to kick you the fuck out of here." And he just like drags them and just starts to pull them out. It's like they're being just dragged back. And they look like they want to fight him, but they know that if they cause an issue, they're going to get in trouble.
Did I get a good look at these two people?
Make a perception check.
No.
Just for future reference, if I like see them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you make a perception check, I'll they had cloaks up, and you know, you saw maybe like the bottom.
They're not working.
They might just pop up in a second.
Public row as well. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you you don't recognize them, but like they seem like two maybe 28, 29-year-old sort of lads, fresh out of the College of Magic, starting to grow their traditional mage beards out and stuff. They seem like they've been sent here to catch you. And as they're being dragged out, one of them says, "We'll get you when you come out of here," and then they get thrown out. And as Gio like slams the door, he's like, "God, there's so many people I have to kick out today." He comes over to you and he says, "Sorry about that. Look, if you know, I just did you a favor. If you're here to help, if you want to help me out with something, we'll be equal, and I'll let you know."
I think that's only fair, don't you, Gideon? By the way, Gideon, we're going to need to have a long talk in a minute, but.
Don't worry, I'll explain everything.
You'll have to explain that. What would you like us to do? Now, we're more than happy. After your assistance, we'll definitely help you.
Well, and he sort of nudges you up and takes you into the back room. And in the back room, you see. You're right. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, no, I'm listening.
Okay. So in the back room, you can see two other people, Richard's and Joanne's character, who were sat there as well. Oh, and Ritok as well. Actually,
and Ritok, he just materialised out of nowhere.
That was a good timing, actually.
So we'll wait a moment for you to log on before we keep going. Do you want to summarise? Should we want to just summarise a little bit?
He wasn't there anyway.
He wasn't there. No, he didn't know anything of what just happened.
Yeah, he wasn't there. I'm recording at the moment, so it's all going to go on YouTube if you want to listen to the.
A professional non-metagamer.
Yeah. So if you come on ASAP, we will carry on with your thing. So so he drags you into the room, Deo, and he says, "Oh, sorry," to the three guys who are sat at the table, which is Richard's character, Joanne's character, Morna, Scrimshaw, and Ritok. So Morna and Scrimshaw, do you want to describe yourselves?
Well, not much to describe. Just look, I've got blonde hair. I'm pretty tall, 5'10", like not really tall, but it's tall for me. Like dressed in black kind of robe-y type things. I've got a black headband on, light skin. I'm not really very chatty.
Okay.
You're gonna love Vondel.
Okay, so Scrimshaw, you'll see so what you'll basically just see what you'll probably assume is a tiefling. It's kind of got hood up with a couple of sort of demonic-ish looking horns sticking through the back. And he's wearing what you'd kind of expect from like a butler. So it's kind of like a suit with like some kind of fancy stuff down the middle, and has a sword and shield on his back. And like, if you probably be able to see like beneath his cloak or something, just like a bit of white on his face.
Mm-hmm. And Ritok as well. What do you want to describe your character?
Yeah, I'm just a half orc, greyish, greenish skin. Quite built, about 5'10", so tallish, bold. Got like 2 hand axes on my side and like a great axe on my back. Wear sort of like skins of like dead animals on me as clothing. That's about it, really. Yeah.
Vegans beware.
Yeah, vegans beware.
Trigger warning.
So okay.
Oh,
So
you'll see a little beard as well.
Oh yeah, and a little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Okay, so as Deo takes the two the young sort of man and the dwarf into the room, and you guys all sort of lock eyes with each other, Deo says, "If you guys don't mind, I know we had the arrangement where you would clear out the basement for us, but you guys, if you guys don't mind taking on these guys as well, I've just done a favor for them, and they have to go through the basement to get out of here anyway."
Oh no, that's quite all right.
So about the basement, Deo says, it is a rather large infestation.
May I ask what it's infested with?
Well, I'm not really sure at the moment. A week. So let me tell you the story. A week ago, I had finished brewing my new ale, and I found that people really liked it. So I decided I would try and expand the basement to start brewing more ale, and it can be the local house brew sort of thing. So I hired a couple of people in to start digging out the back of the basement, and they found a tunnel. So they called their superior, and he called me, and we all talked for a while, and they decided they would check it out, see how far down it goes. So a couple of them went, and they were gone for maybe a day. And when they came back, they were being chased by very large rats, about the size of a Great Dane. And so we just all ran right up those stairs and locked the door. And ever since, there's been rats in the basement. We don't know how many, and I dare not open this door because I don't want that infestation going anywhere else.
Okay. Well, that seems like something we should be able to take care of. Hopefully there's not like thousands of them, but
I hope not as well, because I might have to burn this place down if that's the case.
Well, surely we can help with your little problem there. Not a problem at all.
Another thing is, one of the people who went down into the tunnel, they said that they found this sort of strange stone door. They couldn't get it open though, so when they came back, I don't know. Maybe you can check on that, but if that's everything's okay, then we'll just block up the tunnel and just ignore it.
Sure, we can have a little look at this door as well while we're down there, can't we, boys and girls?
Are we there? Oh, did we go already?
You're in the back of the guys, sort of the back of the inn at the moment.
Okay, that's a 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm sure we're all in agreement to go into this.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're thinking about compensation as well.
Always up for a fight.
No, Vondel isn't, but I'm sure everyone else is.
Definitely.
Well, because for the last week I haven't had access to my supplies. I'm quite short of money at the moment, but you are welcome to come here and stay and have food on the house and stay here for free of charge whenever you like. Make this if you want, your base of operations, or if you're passing through, you're welcome here whenever you like. If you help me out, I can't pay you right now, but I might be able to in the future if everything is sorted out.
Oh yes, well, I definitely have a great need for food and sustenance and that sort of thing. As everyone does.
I could.
Can I please do an insight check on fucking Shawshank? Sure.
Shawshank.
Shawshank.
Morgan Freeman.
That's a pretty cool name, though. Shawshank.
Insight.
Oh, you got deceived. Oh no, you didn't.
Can I just start laughing to myself and kind of looking at him?
Yeah, you probably don't know much about Warforged.
Okay.
And Ritok and Mono would already know.
Could I if I did like an Arcana check in my mind, not just to myself, just to kind of look at it? Could I do that?
No, not from a distance. You probably have to examine him to do that.
Okay. I laugh at him because I think something's fucking up.
Yeah, like something's weird. Something weird's going on.
Could,
No, it's fine.
before we go on this little task, could I maybe have some bread or some water? I'm had a long journey, and I'm sure I can compensate you some more for that bread and water. But I am quite parched and quite hungry.
no,
I've not eaten properly.
Of course, have whatever you like on the house.
Oh, you're very kind. I'll just take the bread and water, though. Nothing more.
Okay, so he sorts you out with some drinks and food, and then he takes you to the back and shows you down the corridor the door that is now sort of barred across with wooden planks that descends into the basement.
Okay, everybody ready?
I think so.
Let's go smash some rats.
I mean,
Okay.
Dice.
is it worth like in character introducing each other to everyone, or are we just going to bypass that for
You
now?
can if you want. Oh, I don't have.
Maybe we smash the rats first, introductions later.
Fine by me.
Get a feel for everyone is how well they fight.
Okay, before we, as we kind of head down, Scrimshaw starts to sort of mutter some things, and some ice starts to like appear around his body.
Okay, you're doing armor with Agathis.
Yes.
Cool.
And a great sword is going to materialize in front of him.
So as you descend into the basement, it's a sort of dank, dingy smell of almost rotten, bitter ale hits your nose, mixed with sort of feces and dust. And as you go down there, you notice it's completely pitch black in here. Who has dark vision?
I have 60 foot of dark vision.
Okay, so that's still
Oh, it smells like a billy goat's arse down here. Wah.
the
I do
orc
not.
does as well, right?
I
I think that's it.
Half
Can I
orc?
cast-
Yeah.
I can have a look.
I open a book, and I start reading out words from it and pointing at Ricket and cast. I want to cast Mage Armor on him.
On him.
Yeah, because he doesn't have armor, right? What does he?
He's a barbarian. He probably has some armor.
I don't have any armor.
Well, you should if you're going to cast. I mean, it's down to you what you do. But
Some
probably
armor.
just do it on yourself.
Pass it on me.
Okay. I'll just do shield on myself then. So,
No, that's fine.
Mage armor.
Shield's a
not
reaction.
what's
Can't
shield?
use
Fine, isn't it?
Shield's a reaction.
Shield's a
Okay, it's a
reaction.
reaction.
Yeah,
Okay,
shield's the
yeah,
plus
Mage
5
Armor. That's
reaction
fine.
per
That's
turn.
fine. Yeah.
Okay, so if you just change your AC on the token for now, and then. Right. Okay. So yeah, as you descend, for those who don't have dark vision, you basically can't see fucking anything. You can pull out a torch, or whatever, if you want, but it's down to you.
I can guide the way. I
I
can.
do not actually have any torches in my
I
inventory.
have torch. I'll whack out torch.
Okay. So I'll give you 60 feet of bright light, and I'll make it so all people can see this. Okay.
Nice.
Very nice.
So at the far end of the wall, as you pull out this torch, you can see this tunnel which has been opened up, and you can see it obviously leads somewhere. But do you guys want to roll initiative actually as well? Because
Okay.
Cool.
just to stop you guys rolling it later. So remember to click on your tokens.
Oh, for God's sake, I didn't do it. Are we still going by the thing we did before, where if you didn't click on your token before you roll it, it's valid?
Oh. Wait, what
Um,
happened? What do I need to do?
No, you've all rolled them now. So you should. What you should do is you should click on your tokens before you roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot that.
That's fine. I'm Oh my god, I'm not going last.
Do you want me to redo
What did
mine?
you roll?
No,
Oh,
I
you
don't.
rolled a 2, that'd be why. I have -2 initiative and I still rolled higher.
No, it's 7.
Smart boy.
And Ritok, can you roll your initiative? Click on your token and then press roll initiative on your character sheet.
Press the initiative button. Like,
Yeah.
But click on your token first before you do it, so it adds automatically. Do. Okay, that didn't do it. But whatever. Hang on. I'm just moving users so I can actually reach the add that thing. Okay, right. So, right, Scrimshaw, what do you want to do as you enter down into this dingy dungeon?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start searching the area we're currently in. Make sure that it's clear of rats.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Okay.
Do you want to move anywhere?
So I'd be kind of like moving this way as I do it.
Mhm.
Though actually I don't have dark vision, so I'd probably go around this way.
Okay. So as you get about there, you notice like around here, sort of like a little scurrying coming out of like a couple of barrels. Oh yeah, and also yeah. So you sort of notice a scurrying like here and a scurrying sort of around there as well.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Gideon, what do you want to do? The music isn't working for me for some reason.
yeah, it's not on for me either.
Noticing Scrimshaw's action, I kind of...
It says nothing's playing.
Yeah. Well, you see, every time I click on something to play, it just doesn't
Oh, it's
play.
playing now.
Oh.
No, something's playing now.
It's not playing for me.
Not for me.
It is for us.
I got
It is. It's definitely playing.
Have you moved your master volume up, Richard?
It was playing earlier.
Yeah, it's not
If
playing.
you
it's not
try
playing
hovering
for me.
over the jukebox tab, it might play it.
No, it's not
On
playing.
the
it's not playing.
jukebox tab, it says it's now playing skirmish.
Yeah.
0 out of 0.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the same
it's-
for me. Same for
Oh,
me.
it's still.
Anyway,
It's
okay, we'll not worry. If you can hear it, you can hear it. Whatever. So, yeah. So, Gideon, what are you doing? You're just having a look around as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Ritok, what do you want to do?
I'm going. Do you want me to move my own token? Oh, Ritok.
Yeah, we'll do Ritok
Well,
first.
it's between me and Tim, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll just do Ritok first. He's first.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll probably. I'm going to move, sort of, back them up on this side as well.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to. Where is it? Here. Okay, I'm just adding that. Was it just Ritok just now? Alright, now it's Vundel then.
Okay. So I'm going to move myself over to here.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna just keep myself there, sort of in the front line. Keep
Okay.
keep friends safe.
Alright.
Hello.
Okay, I've set myself down now.
I have a question. Is this the
yep.
tunnel?
Yeah, this is the tunnel which you imagine he was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, what do you want to do?
Me,
Yep. Mauna.
gonna whack out my quarterstaff and ready it in one hand. Still got my torch out. Gonna have a peek around this corner. Whoops, can I see anything?
Make a perception check.
Everything's gone dark.
It's racist.
Oh, could you actually take away my control of Tran's character so I can't see where she can see?
Yes, you're right. Blam. Blam.
Okay, that's done.
Okay, so yeah, around there you can't really see much. Firstly, it's dark as hell. I know you have a torch, but it's still pretty dark. But also there doesn't seem to be much in terms of scurrying or whatever. Most of the noise seems to be coming from the sort of lower west, southwest corner of the room.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I can still move though, right?
Yeah, you can move up there if you want.
Sick. No, I'm gonna move here. So I can see what everyone else sees.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so yeah, as you guys begin hearing the scurrying, you now begin to see a couple of like very large rats like appearing out barrels. Like they've noticed your smell. They've sort of lifted up their noses in scent, but they seem to have like a sort of rabid look in their eyes as well. And as they notice you, they begin to dash at you. So this one is going to go there. How far is this? Yeah. Yeah, I can't hear any music. It's a lot more nice with music, but whatever. So these two rats just jump at you, Vondor, coming out of these barrels. Both going to go for a bite. 18 and 16.
18. No.
Oh yeah, you got 19. Nice. Okay, so they both just bite into your plate mail and just like yelp back in pain as their sort of teeth crack on there. And then a couple of rats come around this corner, and they're going to do the same. Giant rats on Scrimshaw.
First one hits, second one doesn't.
Okay, that is 4 piercing damage.
Okay, and it takes 10 cold damage.
Nice. Well, he is dead. Blam. Blammo. So this rat, one of the rats bites your leg and just misses, or just misses entirely. And one of the rats gnaws into your leg, sort of giving a sharp little bit of pain, and then just completely freezes and just falls over. Okay, so you've got your armor of Augustus has 1 HP left, right?
6.
So, oh yeah, it's 10, isn't it?
Level 2.
Oh yeah, of course. And then this, yeah, okay, that's fine. All right, so Scrimshaw, what do you want to do?
I'll take a swing at the one in front of me.
Cool. Okay, go do that. Bum bum bum.
Oh, and that one.
That was a terrible roll. That was a miss. So the rat, even though it's about the size, it's like very big. It's bigger than like it's probably about the same size as a Great Dane, maybe. And as it goes to like bite you go back for an attack, and it just misses, scratching off a bit of fluff off the top of its head. Are you going to move or anything?
I think that's just going to be it for me.
Okay, Gideon.
Just as a prerequisite, I do have arcane ward on myself.
Mage armor.
No.
Oh, arcane ward. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course.
just as a. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would always be on there.
Yeah.
That's cool. So I'll do my cantrip. What's it called? Ray of Frost on the.
Okay.
Aratata.
Which one? This one or this?
The one on Scrimshaw.
Okay. Right.
After seeing that awesome display of frost, I was astonished, and I want to learn more anyway about that. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
That hits. Just hits. Okay, he is dead. Blam. So Frost seems to be doing pretty well against these rats. Alright, do you want to move or anything?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Right, Vondor with his
It's
2 rats
time
ahead.
for some payback. If I'm rolling to hit, do I click on the spell sheet for that, or do I need to? Do I just click on the weapon that I want?
You should have a thing in attacks and spellcasting.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Spell.
Attacks and spell in the attacks and spellcasting, you can choose one-handed or two-handed with your greatsword.
Yeah.
Great axe, sorry.
Yeah, do this. No, that's damage. That's damage.
No, that's fine.
Oh, so
No. And then you where it says battle axe one-handed in the chat, you then click on that for damage. So that hits.
Okay.
So in the chat now you click on battle axe.
Yeah.
Cool, 10. Yeah, he's dead.
That one right in front of me, by the way.
Yeah.
He's...
Yeah, you just bring your axe just down on him and you just cleave him in half. And it's sort of like you notice that the blood that comes out of it is like sort of fluorescent blue rather than like a sort of red, hemoglobin blood. It sort of sprays out and just like splats against the barrels in the back.
Ugh, messy.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You don't have any extra attacks or anything, do you?
Not yet. No.
Okay. Ritok.
Can I like move next to Vondor and attack?
You can.
Or is it like
Yeah, you
me?
you can go there.
You can move through friendly units.
Yeah, we're not playing Pathfinder. You can move and attack.
Cool. Okay, I want to attack that one like just ahead of me then. Swing it with my great axe.
Big dick axe.
Okay, that hits.
That's-
Yeah.
that's
And so in the chat, you can just click on where it says Great Axe and it will roll
Sure.
damage for you. 11. Nice. Yeah, he's dead as well. So again, you notice the same thing as you bring your axe down on it, and it cleaves it in half, just snaps its spine right at the base. This like blue sludge just like sprays out of it. It's very, very strange looking. You've never seen anything like it before.
Very nice.
Okay. All right, Morna.
Can I hear anything?
Make a perception check. Passively, you can hear a bit of scurrying around here.
Okay, I'm gonna head that way. Bam, bam.
Okay.
The boss rat.
The boss rat.
I'm gonna move up. And
How
give
can
it...
you see?
I can't see it. It was a joke.
It's
Mine's reaction made me.
It's not the boss rat, but this one does seem a bit bigger than the others, and it seems to be like almost plagued.
Yeah, it's got a little skull and crossbones next to it.
Yeah. So, okay, do you want to make an attack?
Yeah, I've still got my torch, so I'm gonna do 100.
Okay,
there's. Oh right, yeah, the torch. Yeah.
that doesn't hit.
Sorry.
Damn.
Okay, so yeah, you with a torch in your hand, you're sort of flailing around with your quarterstaff, and it sort of bangs onto one of the like the shelves that's nearby, and it sort of goes off, and the rat just like almost like chuckles at you as you miss. Okay, this rat then is going to.
Wait, did I drop my torch?
No, you don't drop the torch. It's just that you banged the quarterstaff on the back, and it just
Hold
missed.
on. Wait, I'm just gonna check that I don't have any bonus actions before you.
You do.
Oh yeah, you almost only.
Yeah,
do
I'm
as
pretty
a
sure.
monk.
Pretty sure I do. I just don't know what it is. Let me have a look. I can just make an unarmed strike, but I don't have any hands free.
Can you use a leg?
Oh,
Yeah, you can kick.
frick. Okay, I'm gonna kick it.
Kick it. All right, blammo. Yeah, you do it. Okay, so you kick the rat in the fucking face. You just all right, roll damage on that.
Oh no, wait, I fucked it up. How do I roll damage?
Oh, you just click on the
Click on
name
monk
where
on.
it says monk on it. Yeah.
It's too difficult.
So hard.
6.
We played like a year of this on Roll20. All right, the rat isn't. Amazingly, no, the rat is just about hanging on.
We all one-shot our rats. What are we
Like,
playing at?
yeah, you almost fucking like you kick it in the face, and its like nose like sort of squidges in, and it like a bit of blood coughs out, but it's still around. So it's gonna go as you go for a kick. It's gonna bite you. So 23. Oh, that actually hits. All right, Constitution saving throw. I need to do 2 GM for all this stuff because anyway, well, you've read it now.
I got a
Okay,
9.
so you take 5 damage, and I would say at the moment you feel okay, and then I would describe as the day goes on, you get worse and worse, but you now know what's going to happen to you. So
Full boat.
Okay,
Don't worry.
so-
I think I'll probably be able to help you, Japan.
yeah, so you are diseased. You are a diseased boy. Okay, Scrimshaw. You sort of hear like a little yelp as Mono just like gets bitten by this rat. As you go down to it.
Okay, I'm going to jump around and I see this and be like, oh shit, I can't get to the rat. And I start going the other way. So that's 10, 20. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And that's it for me.
Okay. All right, Gideon.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna come here. And can I cast through? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm
I'm
gonna cast Frostbolt. Frost.
Ray of Frost again. Yeah.
Ray of Frost. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't WoW, is it? Natural 20 and it has 1 HP left, so I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Hadouken!
Just this like this ray of frost just zips past Morna's shoulder and just blams into this fucking rat that just like shatters into tiny icicle pieces. All right, the rat's dead. Okay, so you can't. You passively, you guys can't really hear much in terms of scurrying in this room anymore. But you do hear down the tunnel. There's some commotion going on.
When you mean tunnel, you mean the one south
This
of us?
yeah, this tunnel
Okay.
here.
And it's
The tunnel, by the way, it's maybe about 6 foot wide, and it is sort of built like through a bunch of cupboards, basically. Like the cupboard has been opened up, and they've just started digging out this wall, and then they found this tunnel that just leads off.
and we've all seen it, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys, we're not doing initiative at the moment.
Okay.
But this is going to be the thing. So you guys can just
I'm just
decide
gonna-
what you want to do.
Peek my head round the corner.
Make a
So,
I'm going to stick by the torchbearer.
Now we're out of initiative. Can I come down?
Yeah, you can move your character.
do we know that Morna is feeling unwell?
Wait for me.
No. Technically, Morna doesn't either.
What can I see?
Well, so you can just see this tunnel leading off. It seems to be buried, tunneled a very long time ago, but it seems to be not natural based. People made this tunnel for whatever reason, you don't know. But there's like rat droppings, and there's sort of evidence of like some sort of like bluish sludge slime stuff around. But it's quite messy in terms of like the amount of rats and stuff.
Can I maybe just kind of look at the slime, see if I can gauge anything from it?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
Oh, I don't know why I tried to click the one on my D&D Beyond sheet.
I wish you could like connect them.
Oh,
It's blue Gatorade. No, it's not. It's from what you can tell, it seems to be like a potion of some sort. Like it seems to have the sort of consistency. It's like a blue viscous like sort of liquid that has like a sort of sweet smell if it wasn't left out and covered in rat shit.
I think these rats might have been made by someone. This seems to have the consistency of like maybe a potion of some sort.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that, so I'm gonna let you mages
Can I-
and all that talk about
Can I
that.
do an Arcana check on it to see if there's magical property?
Yep. It seems like a potion. It has the consistency and smell of a one.
So it doesn't have magic properties.
No, not really, not innately. Like unless you want to do detect magic on it.
Sure.
Okay, so you're going to do that as a ritual, yeah?
Yeah.
Gonna, like,
Yeah, it's a.
keep guard over here.
It is
while
magical. It's a
what's going
magical
on.
potion, but you can't. You don't really know what kind it is, not without testing it of some sort.
Okay.
But like, you don't know what this would be like if you drank it. Like, clearly, it's had some effect on these rats, but
Yeah. All right. And I say, I don't quite know what the magic is in this thing, but I would not touch it, and it might cause you problems.
I want to give the torch to Gideon because you don't. Do you need both hands to cast your spells, or just one hand?
I imagine I have a spellbook in one hand, and I don't know if I cast it using the other though.
Ugh.
I don't think you have to hold your spell book, but you do need two hands depending on what the spell is.
Okay, don't worry.
Because you need it for somatic and somatic and material components. You have to hold your focus in one hand and do the somatic components with the other, unless you have Warcaster, which does some other stuff.
Okay, no worries. I'm gonna give a little peek round this corner. Oh, crap.
okay. You notice that the as you go down this tunnel, it suddenly takes a sharp turn, like a sort of sharp U-turn. And but yeah, you can hear now scurrying, quite a lot of it, a lot of commotion coming down, just like in the sort of cavernous opening. There's the other way around.
I'm like sticking next to Morna.
You may want to
I can see some rats.
wait for
Yeah,
me,
so-
laddies.
So what you can see is, as you get here, you can see a couple of rats just drinking out of like a sort of a little puddle of this.
Are these
liquid.
just regular sized rats?
No, these are the same size rats as the ones before.
Oh, okay. Thought we were about to see them drink something and then.
Stay behind me, boys.
Oh yeah. Like you can see as they're drinking this, they're getting bigger and bigger.
All right, maybe we should bottle some of this up.
I don't know about that. Okay.
Give it to the
As long
dwarf.
as you're going to be careful.
Potions of growth are pretty
Can't
expensive.
make him a bit taller.
Just be careful with it. You don't know what you're tampering with.
Okay, so
Right, it's just
yeah,
gonna
you sort
show.
of watch these ones go from sort of medium-sized rats to regular giant rats. All right, so Scrimshaw. Actually,
Anybody-
let's do,
do you want to do initiative from here?
No, we'll just use the same initiative. It's fine.
No, I mean, are we going into initiative?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Scrimshaw.
Okay, I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. Run down here,
Oh, God.
and I'm gonna take a big old slash at this one, the one below me.
Yep. Oh, natural 20. There's been a lot of natural 20s this game so far. This is a good sign. All right, okay, well,
Okay,
he's-
22 damage.
can you imagine if oh,
I think it's about to explode.
yeah, you bring a greatsword down, and just it doesn't even stop drinking. Like it's like drinking, and you just chop its head off, and it's just like it just dies. And you can't really see around this corner because the light that you're using is going from down there, but you can hear scurrying of more rats nearby.
Okay, and that's it for me.
Gideon.
Gideon.
Be careful, me laddie.
Gideon up.
Gideon up.
I think I'm just going to do another ray of frost on the old rat-a-tat. So that
Ah.
rat of sure.
Okay. That misses.
Rip.
Bloof, just shoots off into distance, and you hear it just crackling off a stalactite somewhere. Right, that's your move. Ritok.
Yes,
I'm just
30
going to
foot of movement.
7.1 for Ritok.
7.1.
I don't think I got
Just means he's always first when I'm.
I don't know how
Is there a
far
way
I
of-
can move.
You can move 30. Is it?
How many
It's
is
every
each?
tile
5
5
foot.
foot, isn't it?
It's 5 foot a square, but you can use the
okay.
ruler to measure.
Where's the ruler?
Oh, brilliant! Yeah.
On the on the left hand side, there's like.
Oh,
a,
okay, no snap. Yeah, snap to corner.
Diagonals are the same.
no, do snap to center because snap to corner is changes depending
Yeah,
on
that's
which
fine.
corner you go. for.
Diagonals are also the same as going just down, so you can actually get to the one just to the right of you if you want to.
I could just about get there.
Yeah, I think I'll go there. Can I get the one just below me, and I'll
Yep.
whack it again? Well, slice it again with my great sword.
Yeah, go ahead.
Great axe. Yeah.
Okay, he's dead. Yep.
Nice.
Slasheroni. Yeah. So again, all these ones that have been drinking this liquid, you see that this blue liquid is coming out of it. It's almost like taken over its body.
Hmm.
Okay, Vondel.
Okay.
Vondel.
Minus
Have you got dark
3, okay.
vision?
Yeah, I do.
Sick.
I'm going to go to
Dark vision.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And oh, hello. Yeah, I have no more movement, so I can't really.
You got 5 feet, don't you?
Can I go onto the dead rat?
Yeah, you can go on there.
And can I hit him at a diagonal?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to roll to hit that rat.
Go ahead.
I'm going to splat the rat. 1 second.
Hit that rat.
Hit that rat. Let's see those big money balls.
Let's see those big money balls.
It's a 19. That's probably going to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh yeah.
It's really annoying.
9.
Every time I get rid of one of the tokens, the initiative comes off the initiative order. Yeah, it is dead. It dies.
Yeah.
Okay. Mona.
That's how you splat a rat.
Oh shit, there's another one.
Actually, I turn to Gideon and I say, "That's how you do it, Gideon."
5.
Your your bravado is admirable, Master Dwarf.
Key gonna attack this.
I should have played a fighter. Why did I play a fighter?
Okay, that hits. 4. Okay. Bam! You whack it on the noggin, and it sort of looks a bit dazed. Does it?
Yeah, give it a
Don't tap it! Whack it!
No.
All right, that misses. Even though it's dazed, it still manages to dodge your kick. Okay.
Vondel's going to turn to you and say, "It's okay. You'll get them next time.
So these
We
two
all
rats
miss
are
occasionally."
Gonna
Ritok just
go
chuckles
fight
to
more now.
himself.
where am I at? Where am I at? So these are both for Morna.
I can see Ritok and
Well, they both hit.
bonding over
Okay.
Cardiff.
Ignore the plus on this one. So that's 9
That's
damage.
22 damage. It just rips your fucking arm off.
Oh, that plus is if it was a crit, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's 9 damage, and then the two rats, go for you. One of them seems a bit. This one seems a bit worse for weather after you whacked it with a quarterstaff. But yeah, there you go. Scrimshaw. But by the way, this is a hole here.
Yeah.
Don't do
So
it.
they don't just like do that.
Yeah. Oh. No.
Oh, well, you've done it.
Oh
now.
no! I'm
You
gonna
fall into the pit of hell,
move
where you
around
meet
to
the devil.
behind these two.
Sorry, I need to re-thingy the camera. There you go. Right.
Okay.
Just
I'm gonna take a swing at the one that's not dazed.
this one.
Yes.
Dazed and confused. Okay, that hits. And it dies. It is dead. Blam.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
Good job.
Like, oh, wait, are you okay, Mona? And that's it.
Don't worry.
Are you
lass.
okay, Morna?
You're looking a little bit bloodied there. Do you want me to touch you?
Did he say that out loud?
No,
I direct my ray of frost at everyone.
definitely does not say that. Actually, say that. That's a bit.
Right.
Don't touch women without permission.
It's like some adverts for Fondor in it.
His name's actually Fondle as well.
Is it
No, it's
Fond-
Fondle.
Alright, what are you going to do, Gideon?
Against the rat.
Ah, yeah, nice. Okay.
Go on, Gideon. You'll get him this time.
Right, that one's also dead. So as the sort of fighting subsides with these rats in here, so this is like a sort of small cavern where these sort of stalactites hang from a quite high up ceiling, maybe 9 or 10 feet. And you can see this large stone door, which is adorned with old rune carvings, all on it.
Are we out of initiative now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for me.
I'm just gonna check if I can hear any like scuttling down this corridor.
Make
I might use a lay of hands here.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Is she starting to look diseased yet, or is she still?
no, not yet.
Okay.
Okay, so you can't really hear anything coming from down there. There doesn't seem to be any
Okay.
more rats down there.
Okay.
I think we're clear down there.
I'm quite hurt though.
Before we go anywhere, hold out your hand, Moana.
I hold my hand out.
I'm just gonna touch you a little bit. So you get, I believe, lay of hands is my HP pool, isn't it?
No, it's
No?
You have
Is it not?
no.
As an action, you touch a creature and draw power from the pool to restore a number of hit points to that creature.
Yeah,
up to
lay
the
on
maximum
hands, you
amount
have to-
remaining in your pool.
Yeah, 15. Lay on hands. So if you look on your sheet, I added it on for you. So where it says lay on hands, you have 15 hit points to give.
Oh, when you say.
Taken 14 damage.
Underneath your claws.
Is this metagaming if I ask how much max HP she has?
No, you can give it whatever you want.
Okay,
26.
how much max HP have you got?
26, and I'm on 12.
Okay, I'll give you 5.
Cheers.
Right. What's the point of knowing what I'm actually
No, no, I was always going to give 5. I don't know why I really am. There you go.
Thanks.
And you go, did you like that?
Do you like that?
Do you feel better now?
Can I?
Okay.
What's written on here?
They're sort of like runes. I'll give you the.
Dwarven runes! Oh wait, I can't read. I forgot.
They are dwarven runes.
I can't fucking read.
Can I say Mellock is open?
Melon doesn't open. No, melon.
I know I can't read. But
I could do with some melon. I like melon.
do I at least recognise they're dwarven?
Yeah.
Okay. Dwarven runes. Unfortunately, I forgot how to read. But if anybody knows Dwarven, you can give it a go.
I turn to him and go, "How did you forgot how to read?"
This is a conversation for later, Gideon. Let's just focus on what's the current task.
Make an intelligence, Vondel.
Okay. This isn't gonna work.
Friend.
Yeah, but-
Friend.
He squints real hard.
Uh,
Hey!
That's pretty good.
It's
Actually. All right, you managed to make out a few words.
I think.
Well, no, you managed to make out. This is what it means.
Okay.
This is what it says. It's on the hand in the handouts. In the door engraving.
Handouts. Oh, door engraving. Oh, I'll say it. I'll say it out loud. Kyan alone will open this door. I don't know what that means.
So, what was that first word?
Kyan. Kyan.
As you say, Kyan, the door opens.
Hey, I did it!
Hang on a second.
I knew that would work.
I assume Vondel steps forward.
Oh, of course.
Can I try and stop you? I just say, hold on.
What?
Before we head in here, do you mind if we just take a look at this over here? It's a little curious. The possible source of where I was turning those rats.
What are you doing?
Okay, well, what do you want to look at first, guys?
Well, he can look at his potion if you want.
I'll check to see if there's any magic.
We'll do the
traps
potion.
or
We'll do the
So it looks like on the map. It sort of looks like the pool is kind of coming from this.
Yeah, so this is like a vial that has been spilt on the ground, and there's just a puddle here.
Okay, maybe we should just mop this up so that no other rats come along and.
That's a good idea.
Oh.
I like that idea.
Okay, so you're going to do that, yeah?
Yeah, I'll get some like rags or old other clothes or something out of my bag.
Have
And
you got like prestidigitation or something?
I do have prestidigitation. Can I mop up with that?
Yeah.
Actually, do I have prestidigitation? Actually, yes, I do. I will cast that.
You can clean, can't you, with it?
Yes.
That's not...
Ooh, Matt, you're echoing quite a lot.
Moving back.
Why have we got another thing in here?
Hang on a second.
It's recording, I think.
Yeah, I'm recording with it. Right, okay, let's just say that's fucking mopped up. I'm not going to mop up any more of that. It's mopped up. 'Cause I drew it on there, so like...
Okay. Have you done cleaning that up?
Okay, I've done my duties.
Okay, let's go
What's
have a
this
look
hole,
at
by the way?
That's a hole that just goes down somewhere. You can go down it if you want.
Be careful, you don't want to fall in that.
I want to see what's around this corner. Let me have a look.
Okay,
I'm
well,
gonna-
can I just describe this stone room that you've opened the door into? So, as you open this door, it sort of faces quite a big altar at the end with a sort of empty cauldron. Well, not really empty. It's got a bit of this blue liquid in it. And the altar also has sort of stone things like that. But the pillars that are holding up the room are being also held with like large chains.
Just before we all walk in,
that takes 10 minutes.
Detect magic.
That takes 10 minutes.
Okay.
Well, unless you want to use a slot.
I go, just be careful, guys. Someone might be wrong in here.
Can I hear anything?
You can hear like a bit of scurrying.
You gotta.
Try and go and paladin the altar.
You want me? What do you mean, paladin the altar? You want me to lay on hands to the altar?
No, go and holy symbol at it and see if it does. See if you can.
Symbol at it.
I'm going to check this.
You want me
this
to
pool in
hold
the
up a
middle
holy
to kind of
symbol at it?
See whether it's the
Yeah.
same liquid as
It
I've
seems
seen
to be the
elsewhere.
same liquid. But
I
you
don't
can also
think it-
see a couple of as you like peek over the ball, you can see a couple of rats like drinking the liquid, and as you sort of begin to hear more and more scurrying, like before long, like 3 or 4 like lines of rats just come in, like scurrying into the bowl and just start lapping this liquid really fast. And before they get too big, you notice that they start to like climb on top of each other, and they sort of like begin to like almost bury into each other's skin. And before long, this sort of quite large like rat monster sort of thing pops out of the bowl.
As this is happening, I would be putting myself in between it and Morna,
Yeah, sure.
Aw.
since she's hurt.
No, that's a rat. Oh, let's splat it.
So you see as it just gets bigger and bigger, and then
Oof.
before long,
Bloody
the
hell.
blue liquid is
That's
spent.
I want its tail.
All right, we're rolling your initiative. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to click on your token, and then you want to roll initiative,
So click on my token.
and then you roll initiative on your character sheet.
Okay.
Ah.
I've got it clicked. I'm probably still going to do it wrong.
No, it's on. You did it.
Oh, cool.
I don't know why some people don't have their token thingies on whatever.
Hmm.
Brilliant. I think everyone did it, right?
Depends how it's set up.
Everyone did it? Yeah, good. Right. And let me just thingy the descending. Right, okay. So
Balance
yeah,
is-
you see it as this sort of, it's like a sort of weird amalgamation of like a whole bunch of rats and just this sort of like pink fleshy underbody underneath, and you sort of hear it chuckling, and it says, it sort of like speaks in this sort of low rumbly tone. It's like, I am the defender of this region, this room, or something like that.
It's sentient.
We're not here. We're not
Wait,
here to destroy the room or anything. We're just
Wait.
here to have a look around.
Wait, before we do anything, it's sentient. Let's try to talk to it first. Mr. Rat.
I go into a rage,
No, calm down.
and I really want its tail. I want to fucking kill this thing.
Just
Alright.
wait a moment. Let me talk to it first.
I think
I
it's
shove
me.
him out of the way and start looking towards it with my great axe.
Okay, you can go first for this surprise round then.
Nice.
All right, make an attack.
Ah, for God's sake.
You need to work on your command there, Bundle.
I didn't even get a chance.
All right, you miss.
Fuck.
So you slash at it, and he goes, "You're just as silly as the last who came here."
Who were the
It's
last?
not very good diplomacy, Ritok.
Okay, Mona.
I want a great battle.
Dun,
Not
dun,
a great
dun,
trophy.
dun, dun, dun. All right, Mona, what do you want to do?
Gonna do the same thing.
Do 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 do.
Oh.
Do.
I guess that didn't hit.
No, that did not. I'm afraid.
Ah, what about this
That
one?
did. Yep.
Yeah.
You sort of like
You tickle him.
you kick it, but like you notice that, like these sort of, it's made out of like individual rats on top of this sort of like husk, sort of skeleton husk. So like as you kick it, you just see a couple of rats like fall off squished.
Nice.
Lovely. Okay, Gideon.
I'm gonna do Ray of Frost on Rat Boy.
Mm-hmm. That hits, yeah. That hits. 8. Okay, yeah. Your ray sort of thing is it, and you notice that with every attack you do to it, like as individual rats that are being sort of kicked off, and it sort of, because then it becomes smaller, you know.
Mm.
So its health lies in the amount of rats that make it up, pretty much. Right. So that's your move then, is it? Are you going to move anywhere?
No, I'm cool. I'm cool.
Hritok. It's your turn.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll go for another whack for the great axe.
Okay. Yep. That does not hit. You miss.
Again. Cool.
Okay, scripture.
All right, I'm going to use Hexblade's Curse,
Ooh.
on it, which means that a 19 above is a crit, and I do add 2 to my hits. And if it dies, I get some health back.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna shove my greatsword in it. Hopefully.
That misses. That is a miss.
Or I will not.
This is like some ninja rat king, isn't it?
Yeah, he's basically just like a swarming ball of rats,
Cool.
which is lovely. I'm just going to put this on there for the Hexblade Curse. Right, so
Taunt it and then.
okay. So as he sort of gets up, he just like begins to lash out at you all with these sort of like long appendage limbs, just like made out of rats that sort of crawl on top of each other. So he's going to attack Vondel. He's going to attack all four of you actually.
Okay.
Nice.
So that's so Vondel 19, Ritox 22, Morna is 11, and Scrimshaw's 8.
Can I cast? Might use my
Wait,
range
is that
to cast
AC?
shield.
Not on someone else.
Wait,
Is that to hit?
22
Yeah,
AC.
no, 22 to attack.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he didn't hit me.
Oh, he didn't hit me. Does he hit me then? My AC is 19.
Yeah, so he hits you and he hits Ritok, I'm pretty
Okay.
sure. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah,
I
he hits you and
can't-
Ritok,
can you-
and Morna and Scrimshaw don't get hit by it.
I thought you
Okay.
can use shield on other people.
No,
No,
you can't.
so Vondel and Ritok, you're raging, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you take half of 13, which is going to be 6.
Okay, 6 damage.
And Vondel, you take 13.
Okay.
Okay.
My arm!
That's it. You pissed me off now.
I'm really pissed off.
Now you made me really angry.
Also, Vondel and Ritok make Constitution saving throws as well.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh, I go about doing that.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
How do I go about doing that? Sorry.
So on your skill, on your stat skills sort of thing on the left
Character sheet.
of your
Yeah.
character sheet, just
Yeah,
click on
saving throws.
Constitution saving throws. Where it says saving throws, click on
Yeah,
Constitution.
there you go. It's done.
No,
No, that's
you
not.
need to add
Oh, sorry.
proficiency to it, I think. Just use that roll anyway. So +2 to that. So that's 19. You pass. So Vondel, you suddenly feel like really exhausted as this sort of like rat venom goes through you. So you get a point of exhaustion.
Okay, I don't know what that does.
Okay. It just means that skill checks at the moment you get disadvantage on.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I think it's just that.
Okie
Right,
dokie.
Vondel, your turn.
Right.
So, by the way,
That's it.
attacks and stuff they're not skill checks.
No, that's fine.
Neither are saving throws.
Okay, so I'm going to hit him, but I'm going to cast it with Thunderous Smite as well. How do I go?
Okay, we'll just roll an attack first,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can decide after you hit the
Well,
attack.
okay, if I need
Well,
to
not
use it
Thunderous
before.
Smite.
Oh, do you have to do it before you
I
roll?
think I have to do it
Yeah,
before.
Thunderous Smite
Otherwise
is a
it's kind of
bonus
bullshit.
action spell that makes your next attack deal extra damage.
Right, yes.
It's
Okay.
not Divine Smite.
Stop it! So I need
Sorry.
to use a spell slot. Okay,
Okay.
so do I need to click Thunderous Smite
Yeah,
first?
if you just click on it. Just...
Yeah, it does that. Oh, I just linked it to you. There you go.
Okay, so that's right. That's just concentration. Okay, so you use your bonus action there, and then you're just going to attack now. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So...
Okay. Okay, that hits. So you just hear it. All of you just hear a of like a sort of thunderous
and then
attack, reaching down into the Rat King's body.
I can't seem to do... It won't let me click on the Battle Axe again to do damage.
Probably going
Oh,
to
no,
see
it's
a
only
lot of
good,
them
okay.
appear in a sec.
Yeah. Roll 20 in there.
There you go. There you go. Right. 9 plus
No.
2d6. So do you want me to just roll 2d6?
Yeah, if you just do.
Let's roll 2d6.
Okay, so that's lovely. Fantastic.
And it needs to make a strength save.
Oh yeah, it needs to make a strength save as well.
Oh,
Otherwise,
sorry
it,
about that.
it gets knocked prone.
16.
Where's my thingy? I don't know what I'm putting that against.
It's going to be higher than your.
I don't know where it is.
It's going to be in your
spells.
spells.
Oh, spells.
Oh,
Yeah,
so-
it saves. 16. Yeah, it saves.
Okay, so yeah, he saves, even though his strength is ridiculously low. Whatever.
Yeah, but my charisma is also very
I suppose
low.
it's because he's made out of rats, so there's only so many
Yeah.
rats. All right, so that's you done. Morna.
Gonna give it a whack.
The whack king.
Yeah. Probably hits.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
4.
Okay.
And then gonna give it another whack.
You have key points as well, don't you? I don't remember
Yes.
how ranks work. Okay.
3. I don't really know how to use them, but I have 3.
You can spend one to do 2 bonus action attacks. It's the most common one.
Yeah, do that then.
Okay.
Is that flurry of blows?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
Gonna kick one foot and then another foot. I assume 11 doesn't hit, right?
No.
Oh.
No, that also doesn't hit.
And that does.
What a shame. Okay, Gideon.
Level 2 magic missile.
Ooh.
Gideon!
Oh,
I need
magic
some
missile.
armor!
Magic
do I just do it
magic
4 times, don't I?
missile.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because it's 3 and then +1.
Yeah, you can set up the macro for it if you want, but
Yeah, I think by the rules it's 1, and then you multiply it by the number of missiles, but most people do it the other way.
yeah.
Okay, so that's 12.
Okay, 12. Okay, 12 guaranteed damage. Lovely. Blam! Alright, so these sort of like, magical bolts of energy hit it, and you just see more and more rats coming off. It seems to be now looking quite injured. You see now the actual fleshy interior of its body. It's not entirely covered with rats anymore. And you notice that, like, in forming this creature out of this bowl, basically all these rats on the exterior were like eating the rats, chewing them, spitting them out, and then just making them into this moldy sort of hide that has like a one consciousness sort of thing. Right, so Ritok.
Mr. Ritok, what will you be doing this day?
I think I am just gonna whack it again with my great axe.
Smack that bitch all on the floor.
I keep forgetting to rethingy the camera because my laptop's recording. So, right, so great axe. 16, that hits.
One thing, when you attack as a barbarian, you can choose to do it recklessly, which means that you get advantage, but they get advantage on you.
Right. Okay.
The raging, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Is that not included?
No, because he hasn't added the rage damage.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, that's fine. Right, so I'll do that as well. So that's 15 damage. Nice, that's pretty good. Right. Really sure. Yeah, he's looking kind of injured now. So.
All right, gonna be really original and do another attack with my greatsword.
Whoa! Oh, there you go. That probably hits.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
That's not a 19.
The warlock that didn't take Eldritch Blast. I attack with my sword.
Did you actually not take Eldritch?
I did not take Eldritch Blast.
Okie dokie.
5 damage plus 2, so 7.
Okay. Okay, yeah, he's looking really hurt, but not enough to kill him in this round. So he's going to get these 4 attacks off again.
Okay.
So, bam, 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 bam. So again, Vondel 25. Oh my god. Okay, so that's a
definitely
hit.
hits me.
Ritok is 16. That hits you.
Yeah.
Morna 17.
Can I dodge it?
No. And Scrimshaw 9.
What?
That's a
No,
miss.
that's what I was. Oh, second level. I don't get it till second level. That's what I was asking. It wasn't-
Oh, I see.
Mike's reaction was
dodge, so you
hilarious. No.
You can dodge and that'll give things disadvantage on attacking you. I think you can do it as a. You might be able to do it as a bonus. Yeah, you can do it as a bonus action as well.
You can also do defensive stance or something as a monk
Patient
as well.
defense.
Patient defense, yeah. Okay, so Vondel, take 15 damage.
Oh, fucking hell. I know what I'm doing next round. Now, 15, what was I on?
Morna
17.
15 damage as well.
What was my damage? Sorry, 15.
Yeah.
No.
And Ritok is half.
Oof.
Sorry, I went for the mute, but I
So
didn't quite
7.
make it.
Take 7 damage or so.
7.
Okay, well, he's not going to survive this round anyway, probably. Unless you guys are very lucky. And then,
Please kill him.
okay, Vondel.
Vondel, I'm probably going to use Lay on Hands, just in case he does not get kill. And I'm going to use.
He does not get killed.
I'm going to use the rest of my Lay on Hands to restore myself back to 12 HP.
Okay, sure.
And that will be.
And before he just does more than 12 damage.
I don't think I have anything else I can do.
No, that's an action, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, as an action.
Fun
Your best
parade.
touch as an action. Yeah, it's an action. I don't think I have a bonus action. No. That'll be Divine Smite, starting it when you hit a creature with melee. Oh, no, I completely forgot I could do that. Doesn't matter. Anyway, next turn.
Mona.
I'm gonna disengage.
Okay.
You can do that with your bonus action, can't you?
No,
If you spend a key point.
Yeah, if I spend a key point. I was just...
That's the thing about monks. They always have so much you can do, and that it's like
Mm.
you overlook what they can actually do so easily.
Mhm.
Because generally it's just like kind of mediocre.
Yeah. A lot of it's stuff that other classes can do
For free.
that they can do for free, but you get more of it.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that.
Wait.
You can
I
attack as well.
retcon this?
Yeah, you got a quarter staff, right? That's 10. Isn't that 10 for each?
No.
10 for each? Oh,
No,
it's
I have
10 for-
darts.
I mean,
Oh, right.
disengage just means that people can't opportunity attack you for that turn, so you can still move back and attack him and then back off.
Yeah. I mean, ideally, what you'd want to do is you'd want to attack and then disengage away.
Yeah, but disengage is an action, right?
But you
Well,
got your
you
key
can do
point.
it as a bonus action with a key point, I think.
Yeah, I don't want to do that though.
Oh.
I'm just gonna bonus action, kick it, and then
Okay.
disengage.
Right, do your
you-
attacks.
Can you do the bonus action? I think the bonus action kick is required.
Oh!
You have to you have to do an action attack to do the bonus action attack.
Where are you running off to? You're a coward!
I got 2 HP!
I had 2 HP.
Yeah, you can heal.
I can't heal anymore. I'm out of Lay on Hands now.
Yeah.
Right, well, we'll look up the rules for that. Let's just say for now, bonus action attack and disengage.
Cool.
So what's the plan? Oh, okay, so you've done that and you've now disengaged, have you? Okay.
Mhm.
Right, okay, cool. Gideon.
Ray of Frost. I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything else I can really do till I'm a bit higher level.
Mhm. Okay, that hits.
Please kill him.
Okay, that doesn't kill him, but he's getting close. So you now see pretty much the last of the rats has come off, and now you see this. Yeah, you see like in his chest, like a big engorged heart, like a rat heart, is like sort of stitched together with a whole bunch of other rat hearts, just like sort of out in the open now, where it was protected like by a rib cage, but it's sort of all been broken away. Okay, Ritok.
Right. I'll still use the great axe, I think.
Mhm.
Try and plunge it deep into that throbbing heart.
Okay, that hits.
Hey.
Kill it.
Okay, so as you plunge this axe into his heart, you see all this like you see it just sort of begin to like get larger and more engorged and then you twist the axe and then suddenly it just explodes. This like blue goop just like sprays out of the hole, just covering all of you.
Can I laugh whilst it's covering me?
Does it?
I'm not.
Does it?
I am
actually
not
Great
cover
victory.
me?
pleased.
Does it cover me because I'm not there?
No, you're fine. It's pretty much just Ritok and Vondel. It was like in front of it.
I'm laughing away.
Well, I'm happy you killed it, but could you done it a little bit cleaner?
I'm still
Yeah.
laughing. I'm not.
and you see as all these rats and all the stuff just begins to peel off its bones and it just like collapses onto the floor. It is
Need a
dead.
shower now.
Everyone all right?
No.
No.
Oh,
I'm
I-
happy.
I'm gonna go over to Morna. She's looking pretty.
I'm okay, friend. No, I'm okay, friend. Do not worry about it.
I'm feeling pretty faint.
However, Moana looks a bit,
Oh, no.
No, I know.
Unfortunately, I've used up all my my healing. I can't help you.
Can I pick up one of the bones that fell off and just attach it to a belt of mine?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I mean, there's not many. It's sort of like tiny
Just
little
a
rat
small-
bones that have sort of been attached. to
I think we've done enough here, don't you think, guys?
Pick one up.
We just wanted us to clear out the stupid rats.
You can see
Yeah, this is-
there's a little
Well,
there's a little door just down here as well. You notice?
Although,
if we're gonna. Okay, well, if we are going to go any further, Morna maybe should stay a little behind the rest of us, so that you don't just die. I think I'm in the best shape of anyone currently,
I don't think
apart
I'm
from
gonna
you,
come any
Gideon.
further.
But I think
I
you're a
might
bit
just go back to the
squishy.
pub.
No offense.
None taken. Does somebody want to take her back? Take her back. Make sure she's okay.
suppose I should do it. Being the righteous man I am. Come on, let's get you healed up. We'll get you in a nice beer.
Can I cast a cantrip
Okay,
dancing
we'll
light?
just-
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna give my talk.
Oh yeah, you might want to give him a
No, I'll cast dancing lights.
Did you forget something?
Okay. All right, he's casting
Just
dancing
four
lights.
torch lights.
Okay.
Mike, do you want to drag us back into the away from this area, or just sit up here?
Yeah, I mean, what's the plan for you two? What do you want?
I've just got to
I
escape in the back.
can't go any further because I don't have
Oh,
any.
and now I can't see anything.
All right, so hang on. I'm just setting up these dancing lights.
Hmm.
I might just do one.
Just do one because you can make one big one. That's cool.
Are you allowed to make it so we can see what's going on, or do you not want us to see?
You should be able to see.
I can't see. It is pitch black for me, friend.
Oh, hang on a second, then. All right. So, can you see this?
Oh no, I can see now. Yeah, I can see where I am now. I can't see them, but I can see my character.
There's a big old block here that I can't see, but I guess because it's over here.
Yeah, I can see in the thing area.
Yeah, it's because your character was up the top. Okay, so yeah, what is the plan for you guys? What did you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna go back to the inn because I can't go any further because I've got 2 low HP. So, bye.
I think if we
Nice,
maybe
generous.
peer through here, and if it's a dead end, then we'll have a look around.
No, I can't fight.
What
But you don't have to
Wait,
come
if I
in. You don't
stand on the trap, I'll die.
stay behind. Stay way behind us.
Wait, I've gone back. I thought I was taking
Yeah, I
her
thought
back.
you were going back for
I
that.
thought that was the idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? Joanne's character needs to be
No,
right.
why do you come back? You're dying.
Did you forget something?
Get her out of there! Get her out of there!
Okay.
So you see a staircase going down.
Yeah, I'm not too sure about this. Maybe we should come back.
Oh,
Hold on. Do I have a means of having a look down quickly? Let me have a look.
And you could put more dancing lights down there.
Yeah. Okay. I push my dancing light down the stairwell, and I kind of come like up to about here and kind of peek my head around.
Okay.
I say, you two.
Sorry, just have a
I
movie.
don't quite remember your names, but just stay back. I'll have a quick peek down. Be careful.
It might be best that I go in front of you. I'm not sure you can. I mean no offense by this, but I think you might. I'm not sure you can really take many hits.
Don't worry. I'll stay hidden.
The staircase goes down. It opens up into a sort of quite a dingy little, like almost like a little someone's house.
Okay.
But you can't hear anything, see any like sounds or anything. All you can see is this sort of like opening up, and then as you enter the room, you can see this like throne with like a dead like guy just sat on it, and he's got like a sort of a few notes just all over him.
Okay. I take. Hold on a sec, guys. I think I've got a spell here that can help, and I'm gonna cast detect magic.
You two can come down here. I'll just imagine you're not here, just so you can see what's going on. If you want. So just imagine you're not here if you don't want to be.
okay.
Ah, 2 ghosts.
I want to cast detect magic.
Okay, so you can see that there's magical energy there, here, and here.
I didn't get those through.
Here, this carpet, and then these 2 sort of like little suits of armor things.
Okay. All right. Stop, guys. I think there's something wrong with this carpet in front.
What's this? Oh, this is this.
Just a carpet.
And there seems to be some kind of glow coming from the 2 statues left and right of us.
What kind of magic?
Stay wary of that.
Just gonna have a look. Probably just enchantment.
Alright. I think we should come back later. I don't think this is a good idea.
Yeah, I think maybe. Yeah, I think that's probably best. I think maybe coming back with a full group.
Let's tell
Be a bit
Theo.
more
You
confident.
might be able to send some men down as well or something.
Or maybe he'll have some insight into what could be down here.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just kind of looking across the room at the guy in the chair to see if I can make out anything of note on him.
Well, there's like a in his hand that there's like a note.
How far is that? 65 feet.
No, I think.
Do you have mage hand?
I do not.
Oh, damn. All right, let's go regroup. Come back when we're all a bit rested.
You can have a short rest.
I think we need more than that.
Yeah.
I don't know, like.
But it might be best if we go and take that short rest back.
I
up in the
imagine.
pub where we're
I
safer.
imagine as soon as Vondel got in, he probably started short resting anyway.
Yeah. So you guys, all right? How about we say you guys go back up to wherever it was last safe. You have a short rest, and then you come back down. Rather than going back to the pub.
Is it a good time to do introductions up there?
Yeah, I suppose while we're having the short rest.
I mean, Vondel would come back. He just wanted to make sure that the monk got back.
What's my hit dice? Does anyone
D8.
know?
D8. So you have 3d8 hit dice to spend on a short rest.
Okay.
So mine is D10.
I haven't lost any health.
Who's
for
rolling?
you.
I heard somebody roll.
That was me.
Just do it on Roll20.
D10. So I will.
No, she has to roll a dice in front then.
Hey!
So roll a dice in real life, not
Oh,
look
no,
at it, and
I
then
think-
roll on d20.
So
I thought he
Vondel
was-
gets back to 22 HP.
You can do as many hit dice as you want.
Then I have to long
Up
rest to
to
get that back.
3.
Then I get to hit long rest to get that back, don't I?
How do I know?
Might as well do another one because I feel like we probably
So
won't.
what your D12 your hit dice is as a barbarian.
Cool. Oh yeah.
So you should have
So
3.
I'll
You,
do-
you will have 3 D12.
That puts me back to full HP. Cool. I feel
What do you do the roll thing?
rejuvenated.
What do you type in? Sorry, just to do like.
You can just either click on your character sheet where it says hit dice, and you can click on where it says hit dice, or
Oh.
Yeah. so that's just one of them, and then you can do 2 more if you want. So it's
I'm gonna.
around 28.
Can I recast Armor of Agathis like towards the end of the short rest? So then I get
you're
both.
at max.
Cool.
Yeah.
So then I get both back and have that up.
Oh. Don't I leave that so?
I cast divine smite.
So,
to smite down my enemy.
Okay.
Are we allowed to like talk to each other?
Yeah. Go
No,
ahead.
So at
I think I
the
should just-
Gideon, that was a close goal back there, my laddie.
yeah, it
Your
was,
old pal Vondel got a little bit on the old, raunchy.
I didn't know you couldn't read, old friend. It's a new.
It's a long story, which we'll get into at some point, I imagine, but you owe me an
You knocked on the
explanation
head.
for earlier. But we'll discuss that another time.
Wanda, let's keep our voices down. I don't want these new friends of
These are our friends! Vondel, by the way, I don't think I caught any of your names.
Except for Moana.
Except for Moana. I think I might have saw you in a movie one point. Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
a play, you mean?
A play, yes, a play. Anyway, other than that particular monk, I don't think I caught your names.
My name is Scrimshaw. It's very nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, laddie. I hold out my hand to shake your hand.
I kind of look over to Morna and Dritok and just say, do you think I should tell them?
Just kind of enthusiastically looking at you, like, kind of nodding to my hand, like, go on, shake it.
I just
What
want
were you
to
saying,
say.
Laura?
Shake my hand.
I
not gonna
shake my
bite
head
you.
at you.
Not gonna bite you. Shake my hand.
Well, it's probably going to become very evident when he shakes my hand.
Nah, just do it. He probably won't realize it's stupid.
I'll do
six
a
intelligence.
I'll do a perception test.
I'll shake the hand.
Ah. I don't notice anything. Thank you.
No, do you really?
Okay.
Okay,
And you, me green pal. What's your name?
It's Ritok, dwarf.
Britok.
Yeah.
What
I
brings
like
an
that.
half-orc down here?
I want to fight big things, and I want to
You wanna-
get some nice.
Oh, that
rewarding
was a
trophies.
pretty big rat.
It was
That
a big rat.
Fight. It was a boy. How are you feeling, monk or miner? After that, how you feeling now,
Joanne?
Joanne?
Yeah, I don't say anything. I'm just like, fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
I kind of go.
she's not-
These people
she's
are
not
weird.
the most talkative.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure
so-
sometime with old Vundel we'll get her talking.
What's with all the black guys? There's a lot of black going on here.
Let's
What?
face it, Gideon. We don't.
No, because Mona's dressed in black and you're dressed in black as well, aren't you?
Me?
Who's just in
Yeah, I
black?
thought you were in black, like a black.
It's like grey with like red bits on it.
Yeah, mine's like navy blue, black, like really
Okay.
dark blue. You know?
It's like a grey suit with like a red dress shirt and ruffles and stuff.
I thought a young man like you, Gideon, would understand the latest fashions.
I don't know about that. Yeah, fashions for ponces.
It's hard to find something that goes with these, and just like give a little knock on the two horns.
Can I say, why have you got horns there, friend? What's going on there?
Is it not normal for me to have horns?
Not where I'm from. Can I walk a bit closer to him and I try and like exact like.
I just kind of like put
him to try and
put my head a little lower, like the hood a little further down.
So
I imagine it's probably quite hard to hide at this close.
big old horns.
He's sort of examining it. It sort of looks like you're wearing a mask to him. I guess.
Gideon, you're being very rude to our new friends, I have to say. Think
Well,
you
hold
could
on.
try and be a little more polite to the man. He's trying to help.
Oh no! It's okay. I should probably tell you. And I just pull the hood back, and you see like an ivory mask with a couple of like gems, like purpley gems as eyes.
Oh,
A beard, weirdly, and some very real-looking teeth.
since when did tieflings become all sparkly?
And like behind the mask, around like the back and the neck, you just kind of see like these like brown roots, sort of like leading up into it.
Mhm.
I am not tiefling, as I might have implied to you before. I'm sorry for the deception.
I don't much like liars.
Well, sometimes people don't really take too kindly to seeing
Oh,
this.
I'll accept
So-
anyone of any race or creed. There's another one.
I'm really glad to hear that. Unfortunately, some people aren't quite so nice. I ran into some people very fond of lynching the other day.
Mm,
Uh,
where were they?
I probably wouldn't have made it out of that if it weren't for Ritok and Morna here.
You see, people are lynching. Why are they lynching people?
Well, people see something that looks like this, and they're not too keen on that.
Don't take much kindly to people attacking people
No.
for those reasons. We may have to go and put a stop to that.
And what is this? Wow,
We get
you
it.
look amazing. I'm kind of like jumping around, like trying to see all the angles and stuff.
You'll have to excuse Gideon. He's a bit young.
Well, my I guess father sort of created me like this. Some of the other ones that he made were bigger, stronger, faster.
Do it.
But he basically just kind of kept me around as a servant. He didn't really think much of me. I think he didn't. I call him my father, but I don't really think he saw me as a son. Saw me more as a.
I think we should discuss this further over a drink at some point. Well, we have got a job to do. So let's get back. We're all rested now. Let's get back down there and let's finish this job. And then we can all enjoy a nice cold brew.
Iron brew.
Iron brew.
Back to
The Scottish.
Okay, let's go.
You kind of see like the ice is like the patches of ice that disappeared have kind of repatched themselves.
Where am I? Where did I go?
You've been thrown away like trash.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to grab another Dr. Pepper.
Oh, Richard, could you get me? Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Vondel Luther King.
Are we going back into the room?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Well, I didn't go this far. So, what did you guys find after I took mana back?
Sorry?
What did you find? Because I didn't go this far.
Well, there was a large room, a dead man in a seat with a note.
Did you read the note?
We decided not to go in.
Okay.
There was a carpet, which Gideon over here very nicely decided to do some spells and figured out that there's something going on with the carpet.
Okay.
And there's 2 suits of armor on either side, and something going on, some enchantment magic going on with those.
Okay. Well,
So
we're a full group now, so why don't we make our way down? We'll finish off this job for our kind innkeeper.
Okay, maybe Morna, you should
Maybe
not
pay us.
be
You
at the
should
front
maybe
this time.
stay at the back.
Okay, so yeah, as you enter this room, it's the same view as before. You can sort of see this this sort of like throne almost with a dead guy just sat in it.
Okay. Which carpet was it that we shouldn't touch, Gil?
This one right in front of us.
Okay. Is there a way around it?
I'm gonna try and hug the wall and step around the carpet.
Okay.
Make a dexterity check.
Just a straight dex check.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Okay, you sort of fall over and land on the carpet.
Uh-oh.
I laugh.
Are you okay?
Oh no, yeah, don't mind me.
You trip over the corner of the carpet as you're going around it.
it's a taller carpet than you might think. You know, keep your be careful with your feet. Just gonna,
It looks like nothing too bad happened. Doesn't look like anything bad happened when you touch the carpet.
Okay, well, this part of the carpet I think is probably safe. I was just testing that for everyone.
Why don't you pull the carpet off of the floor and see if there's anything under it?
That's a good idea. I'm gonna step off to the side. There.
Mm-hmm.
And do that. Lift the carpet up a bit. Maybe get my greatsword and kind of lift it up a bit with that.
Yeah, you peel off a corner of the carpet and it just reveals stone flooring underneath. As far as you can see.
Okay.
Can I go over to the statue and be amazed and try and think about the statue and touch it and stuff?
Yeah, you can touch it. As you touch it, nothing really happens.
That's fine. I'm kind of examining it because obviously I can sense magic and I'm more interested in that than anything else in the room.
Mhm.
Be careful, young Gideon.
I can't see.
Oh,
this is amazing.
Mona's got the torch and she's just walking off with it.
I've never
Man,
seen it.
could you kindly
do
stay
your trick again?
Could you kindly stay here so people can see?
So there's sort of just trash all over the floor, like papers
Yeah.
and notes and sort of.
In here, is there actually a desk
Yeah, there's a desk in there. Yeah.
and a chest?
Yep.
Don't open that.
Open it.
Can I do an Arcana
See what's inside.
check on it?
Yeah, but it won't do anything.
See if it's trapped. Check for traps.
Okay, make a dexterity check. No, investigation. Sorry.
Oh yeah, investigation.
As far as you can tell, it doesn't seem to be trapped.
Okay, I'm gonna try and
Open it.
It's
open the
locked.
chest. I'm gonna slide of hands.
Maybe a
Okay.
thieves' tools check.
What? I thought I had thieves' tools because I thought I took it. I was meant to take it, but now I realised I actually haven't taken it.
What, do you have the proficiency but not the tools themselves?
Well, I don't know. I thought I got them with when I took the criminal background, but I don't think I did get them.
Then you get a proficiency but not the actual tools.
Oh.
Oh, we'll assume you have the tools.
I got the tools anyway. So.
I just want to check that I actually
Where do you
do
have
have.
these tools?
While they're
So I
while they're
was
doing
no.
while
I
they're
got it.
attempting.
Yeah, make a thieves' tools check then.
Wow.
Wait,
What
who's
is it?
got thieves' tools?
Me.
Gideon.
What you like walk away like, oh, we don't have anything
I'm
to it, and I'm just like,
I don't want to. Gideon, we're gonna have a long, long discussion later as to why you have those as well.
what value do I have to use to do the check?
I thought Mona was going to do it. I mean, she has the proficiency in it.
Well, I don't know if I do. I meant
I've
to
got
take
sleight
it.
of hand as well.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
got
you have.
sleight
I
of
think you
hand.
should do.
We both do anyway. So.
Just make a dexterity check. Mona, make one with advantage because Gideon can help you. Then. Okay. Yeah. So after sort of like clicking it, the locking mechanism with your borrowing Gideon's thieves' tools, you eventually manage to get it open, and there's just a couple of notes in there.
What they say?
Oh, and there's actually a potion of healing as well.
Oh, sick. Gonna whack that in my pocket.
Okay, hang on a second.
Yeah, I do get tool proficiency with these tools. Nice.
The pay. So hang on. The only things you can really make out on there because they're quite faded. They've been in here for a very long time. Like it doesn't seem like this area. By the way, it doesn't seem to be thousands of years old. Unlike the place, unlike that altar. The altar seems very old, but this area seems like maybe 50 years old or something. Like hasn't been touched for a while.
Well,
But there's also like if you look on the desk and some of the piles and stuff, there's like little areas of dust that things have clearly been removed quite recently from it. But anyway, so you can find like there's a note in here where the only thing it says is hang on, let me just make a handout. The only thing you can find is this show to players. Well, that's the only thing you can find on there, and a potion as well. A regular potion healing.
Sick. I'm gonna take that because I need it the most. Sorry, everyone. If that's okay.
okay.
What's
While they're all
best?
doing that, can I cast my divine sense to detect any undead, celestials, or fiend?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I cast that.
Yeah, and they're there on them.
Okay.
As far as you can tell.
Okay.
I'm gonna go over to this guy on a throne.
Don't touch the body.
And I'm gonna try and read the note without actually taking it out of his hand.
Okay, make a perception check. Okay. Yep. I will make it available to you in your handouts.
Here lies Kian, greedy and cruel. He wished to become king. Now he has a throne to rule over forever. By someone called Velos.
Velos. I don't recognize these
Can I
names, but
read
they
it?
sound. Well, can we? The dead person. Did we establish what race he was, or what he was before he died?
He looks like he's human.
Human. Strange. The
I
Boring
put
baby.
the skeleton's note in everyone's handouts.
Okay, cheers, thank you.
strange. The dwarven door. The door upstairs. The rooms were dwarven, but this appears to be a human.
Very
Hmm.
strange.
think perhaps the ones that he had a little tussle with dwarves.
Awesome.
Are there any signs of of damage on his corpse aside from?
As far as you can tell, no. The corpse doesn't seem to be that old. Maybe 50 years, 60 years.
What's on the desk?
Make an investigation check.
Oh, these torches on the walls, are they actually there?
Yeah, but they're not lit.
Oh, okay. Do I
Um,
have a tinderbox?
there's like just a bunch of like little faded pages. You can't really make out much. But in one of the drawers, there's like 2 gold pieces, and there's like a pen and some dried up ink and stuff.
What is this in front of me? Is this like another like sort of table?
It's sort of like a table where some people had eaten.
Right. Okay.
But like you can see, like there's like a layer of dust on pretty much everything. But on it, there's like 2 or 3 areas where something that had been there for a long time has now been taken up, and there's like an obvious sort of dustless
Do you know what
area.
shape they are?
Yeah, they look like books, they look like sort of book shaped.
Can I do a history check on the on Velos?
Sure. Yeah. You haven't heard of him. You don't really know who he is.
Lads, there's some.
Go back to my
These,
statue.
am I looking at?
They are stairs there.
Okay. There's some stairs over here. Lead further down.
Yeah.
I'll wait for Morna because I can't actually see without her.
Yeah.
I shall.
Come on, you've got the torch.
I shall.
Well,
I
we
shall
don't,
just make my own.
Attuned to that.
Can I cast the light again thing? please?
The
Yeah.
light.
Where did I put it?
Hello.
Go back to the shadows.
Are we just assuming that those are following you?
I'll
Yeah,
find-
Matt. I'm just going to
Yeah, that's cool.
give you 60 feet of light or something.
Hey.
Right. Okay. So you guys all want to go down there, do you?
Let us down.
Please.
Let us down.
Stop moving yourselves.
Let us
Stop
down.
moving yourselves. I'm trying to move you.
Let me down. Put me downstairs.
So strange that this is all under this inn. Oh wow.
I'm getting spooky feelings of when we got in that room with the animated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So this is just like all this area. All these chests have recently been opened,
Brilliant.
Is it
Looks
working
like it's been
talking
looted.
to the
and there's
innkeeper again?
this is a door
If he
here,
knows
and
any
this is
more
a door
information.
here.
I wonder if the people that what's his name? I wonder what the people that Deo sent actually already got here.
Oh yeah,
Maybe-
that's true.
Maybe
Probably.
maybe something I found down here actually caused those rats.
Well,
Oh,
it would have
maybe
been that
maybe they
blue
found
fluid.
the potion and dropped it.
Maybe.
There are doors. Perhaps we should.
Can I try and open the door?
Yep.
Perhaps they found the fountain and tried to take some with them.
Oh. No, nobody move.
You can just see some beds that are old, sort of, again, the same sort of time frame, maybe 50, 60 years of dust with a couple of skeletons just there.
Can I try and open this one?
Yeah, that opens as
Sneakily.
well.
Yeah, you better.
Are these chests at the end of their beds?
Yeah, they're all empty though. Like they've all been
Alright.
opened and ransacked.
Does this not go anywhere?
Yeah, like if you look up, there's like a tunnel that goes upwards.
All right. Let's keep going.
Yes.
Which way's the
All
tunnel?
right. How far up does it seem to go?
Maybe about 20 feet.
Okay. Right. I forgot to add rope into my.
I've got some rope.
Can I assume that I have rope?
Do
No, I
have,
forgot
a
to add it in.
explorer's pack or something? Yeah, rope's fine. Everyone's got
Yeah,
it.
I did gold and added stuff manually.
All right, for the sake of
Ah.
expediency, you climb up. So
Do we all
you
climb up?
you find yourself. Yeah, you find yourselves up here. Hang on a sec. up here.
Watch out for the hole.
I think that's all we came up, right?
Okay. Left or right? Or are they?
Lefty or righty?
What can I hear?
Well, it looks like we're going lefty.
So you can't actually hear anything around here. Like there doesn't seem to be much stuff.
Let's carry on going.
I think
Wait
this,
for us.
Oh no, it's not sure if this is this full end. Is this a dead end?
It seems to be.
Okay, yeah. Couldn't quite tell because
Hey, wait for everyone else.
So here you see evidence of like a camp that's been made
Recently?
maybe the last week or so.
Oh, maybe it's the people. They did say they were overnight. Oh, we're back.
Oh,
Okay, so in that camp, by the way, you there's like a few like sort of like there's like a bag and a couple of notes around, and in the fireplace there's like a half burnt note.
Can I read it?
Yeah. I will just make these available to everyone in their things. So bam, bam.
Blimey. Does somebody want to read all this out?
Probably not
Okay.
going to be me.
I'll do it. So yeah, start from on page 1. Okay, that this is the place that this is where it was first conceived of. The door is old, much older than the last one of the something we can't see. We're hiding before they move. I've taken a few letters from the desk, but I'm worried about magical traps. Find this place after all this time in there. 5th day of spring, 817.
So
Don
that's like that
Pacino.
was like a week ago.
Okay, so it's about a week ago. Don Pacino, something we can't tell. I'm afraid that the rats have gotten a taste for the liquid. I will shortly be leaving. I'm glad we got here before something. And on the burnt page, just the workers handsomely. I will return to block the tunnel up forever soon. Yours, Pietro.
I think we should just block the tunnel up and leave it.
Yeah, but I think we should at least talk to Deo about it. This isn't our
Yes, and don't blow up the tunnel. That's for the innkeeper to decide.
Yeah, that's
Let's
fine.
head back.
Okay.
Yeah, there is this one. There is down here. We haven't had a look down here yet.
Well, this hole.
That's a very big
Hmm.
hole. I don't know how deep it goes.
Do you want to lure me down?
It goes deeper than you can see.
I'm gonna throw one of my my dancing lights down.
Yeah, it goes deeper than it goes like around the corner and down, and you lose sight of the.
Yeah, I don't think we want to go down here, guys. This is not a good idea.
Okay.
I think we should return and ask.
Let's
Good.
return. Let's return and
Tie a few ropes
tell them we've
together.
done our
Lower
task.
someone down.
No.
No one.
No.
I mean, I can just walk down if I use a spell.
Well, maybe do that.
Yeah,
Rather than trying to make one of us go
But I
down the
can't.
hole.
But I can't see if I do.
Take a torch.
Good luck.
That is an idea.
I give you my torch.
I'm going to try and sort of strap the torch to my forehead with some rope, like a headband.
Okay, make a dexterity check.
Can I help and tie it on?
Yeah, with advantage.
Can I help Morna tie it on?
Sure.
As the pro costume designer.
Thanks. This is dex.
Yeah. Okay, you managed to tie it to his head, but the horns are getting a bit hot. Might be uncomfortable soon.
Hmm.
Can you just hold
Like
it
it is
with your
flaming.
hands?
It is a flaming torch attached to your head.
I'm not sure about
and
this.
the tunnel isn't very wide.
Oh, now you're not sure about it.
It also might get a bit smoky, you realise, as you start to descend down into the tunnel.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about this anymore.
Okay.
I wasn't sure about.
Thank you for your effort.
Take my torch back.
This doesn't seem...
Okay, let's head back.
All right. Okay. So you go back down to the place. I'll just give you the map of the region. So yeah, you go back up to the top where Deo is.
Do we have music?
Well, music doesn't seem to be working at the moment, which is a bit sad. Because ever since they changed the thing on Roll20, music doesn't seem to be doing as well. We'll see.
I can hear it.
Talking. Yeah.
I can't yet.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I can't. Anyway, whatever.
It's just you and Richard, it seems.
Yeah, kind of annoying though. Might end up using Watch Together or something next time.
Let me refresh my Roll20. Because I think we've both had ours open for a lot longer.
Yeah, maybe that's.
So we might still have some old settings or something.
I'll do the same.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I can hear some very faint audio.
You can turn up on the master volume.
It's already at the top.
Oh, right.
It's meant to be quiet. It's not very loud anyway.
Oh, okay, it's kicking in.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, I think we both needed to refresh ours.
Yeah, well, it's loaded, but it's not playing for me. I don't know. Anyway.
The start of it's very quiet.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. So yeah, you get back to the main part of the inn where Deo is sort of dealing with the night as it has progressed. It's now getting quite late, and most people have left. But you notice you come up dirty and covered in sort of weird stuff. And he sort of looks awaitingly at you.
Well, I tell you, Dale, we've had a hell of a time clearing out those rats.
I'm going to hand the notes over to him. It's like we found these. I think, yeah, if you can make any sense of them, then that would probably be best. There was a camp down there where we found these.
He takes a look and he says, "Well, I'm not sure I recognize any of these names. Well, I recognize Don Pacino. He's the head of the Terresta Merchant Company in Port Del Ron."
Oh, was he down there? Was he down there with the party investigating?
I didn't recognize him. I've never met him, but I just know that he is.
Well,
it seems to be a letter, though, doesn't it? So I could be sending it to him.
I suppose it could be someone who's received it from.
Yeah. As for Pietro de Raccolti, I don't know who that is. I've never met the man. But I mean, is it safe to go down there now? What?
Well, it appears to be safe. We've killed all the rats, and there was one big rat down there. I tell you, it got close and pretty hairy for a moment, but we dealt
Got a
with
rat
it.
bone if you want to have a look.
Oh, please don't.
Well, I'm happy that I can now just go down into my basement. So I might end up.
Definitely can. There's a bit of blue stuff down there. We're not quite sure what it was. I don't know if you know anything about it.
Yes, we think that they were drinking some sort of blue liquid, which was causing them to expand, become large and dangerous. While we were down there was one much larger one. Well, I guess a conglomeration of small ones that became a large one, and they seem to take up most of the remaining stuff.
Yeah, I don't know anything about that. This tunnel has caused me a lot of trouble, so
I would say you should probably close that up.
Yeah, I'll probably bear in mind that I'll just build an outhouse, or I build the outhouse. I'll just build another area by the inn where I do the brewing. I'm not going to do it down in that basement.
It's probably not wise. That blue stuff could have soaked in. You don't want your patrons drinking that. You might have a bit of a problem on your hands.
Plumber.
They might become quite literally too big for their breeches.
Yeah.
Britches.
Well, thank you very much for doing that.
You're more than welcome. Are we allowed to stay the night?
Of course. You are welcome here whenever for being
I'd
so
like a
helpful.
drink as well.
Oh yes, drink. I think a drink is in order, definitely.
Ah, yes, I too would love a drink.
Vondel just kind of winks at you, kind of like inconspicuously. Yes,
yes,
my-
of course. Find a seat, and we'll get you whatever you want.
Lovely. Thank you.
So you go down and sit
Is
down.
there a booth, perhaps?
A booth.
It's got to be a
It's a
booth.
fucking fancy strip club. There's a table.
Okay.
A
I was
booth.
thinking somewhere where I might be able
Way
to
out of the-
kind
Put
of
up some
Where are you
wood
from?
to make a booth.
Think you'd get in a booth.
maybe this one, so I can kind of sit in the corner, be a bit more.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry, I'll sit next to you. They won't notice you if I'm there.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be offensive, but they can see over you.
That's.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The Arthrox sits next to him.
Okay, so yeah, so they give you the whatever drinks you want, whatever you want. So yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Just chat, I guess. Get to know
I
each
think
other.
we need to find a bit more about each other.
Hmm.
If
We're
we're
gonna
gonna
take
be...
a 15-minute break. I'm just gonna get a drink and stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
I'm gonna grab a drink as well. Be right back.
And then it's for that.
Yeah, back in a sec.
I wish I'd saved one of those cookies now.
I'm trying to think of a. I'm trying to sit on an accent. It's probably just going to end up going high-pitched American accent.
Yeah, it was sounding a little bit like a less dodgy Cascus.
Yeah, it's hard, man. I'm not. I'm not used. Yeah, like
But
everything.
you mean
I
you're
try-
not a professional voice actor?
I know. I wish I was really good at it though. I think it would add a lot more depth to the. I think I could do like a kind of barbarian pretty. Because I think if I'm talking slowly,
Yeah.
I can be more purposeful with my words and think about them a bit better.
Yeah. Also, when you're a barbarian, you don't have to make your words. You don't have to think too much about your words.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think maybe that might be a future plan, just from a voice acting perspective. Yeah.
Yeah, like Ugo was. I think Ugo was a lot easier to roleplay than like Severion.
Sure.
It's a lot harder to play smart Napoleon syndrome than just big oaf.
Are you gonna kind of roll out the?
I'm back.
You're gonna be doing a kind of posh aristocratic accent, I assume. Yeah.
Well, sort of going between two. Like, so it's kind of like I guess the posh aristocratic thing is almost like a kind of act. It's kind of just him being polite because he feels that he's supposed to.
Hello.
Wow.
Hey, James.
Hello, everyone. I'm back again.
Back and again. Yeah, so what kind of things do you want to do now? It's a real question.
I guess just chat together for the evening and try and find a kind of build a relationship and try and figure out like what we're doing as characters.
Okay.
Because obviously we need a
Have some
reason to
notes and
stay
stuff.
together, and then like what we're going to be doing.
I'm sure we can find a reason. I think having a chat about how we all got here might be a good little
Yeah.
opener.
I think that'd be cool.
Mm.
And I'm going to pull you aside and we're going to have a big chat in a minute.
Hey, Lamau. Maybe like a naughty child being told off by Daddy Dwarf.
You're not being told off, just disappointed. I'm not angry with you, Gil. I'm just disappointed, really.
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum.
Actually, I might do that little chat first.
We can go out and have a chat then. That's cool. It's like Love Island. Can I put you aside for a chat?
I'm just so fed up of you always lying to me.
Can we seriously?
Not impressed.
Oh, hi.
Where's your head at? Yeah, Vondel saying that.
I don't understand these Love Island memes. Watch this shite.
It's a load of crap.
I bet you missed a whale of a time last night.
What?
We went spoons, didn't we? But you decided not to
Oh
come.
yeah. Well, I was in. This is why I'm so late to everything at the moment, because I'm like going out buying food to survive me and my flat I'm moving out of. Like my mate's like cleaning at the moment. I'm just sort of like, yeah. I'll be
You could have met Kelly.
Yeah, she seems nice.
She's a lot more interesting to talk to than Paris ever was.
Yay. Well, the only conversation
Hello. All right, we're good to go.
ready to
Yep.
go.
Uh-huh.
All right. So as the night continues, you guys find yourselves drinking more and more and more. Sort of, you're still sort of
I'm not.
thirsty, but most people have left, and it's just a sort of the main barmaid, which you've come to learn is called B, and Deo.
Killian, me and you need to have a little chat, don't we?
Yeah, I suppose we do, Mr. Dwarf.
I think we'd best step outside for a moment. Just slammed his head into the table. Like, Vondel has had far more than everyone else. Like, come on.
I mean, dwarves are resistant to poison, so
He does
Yeah,
resistant to
yes.
put how. Does that make it? Well, I don't think that makes it so I can't get drunk. I think.
alcohol's technically a poison.
Yeah, but all right. Well,
Twice as much.
Could argue.
that's why he needed twice as much of it.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we're actually
Go
going to step outside for this conversation. I'm going
Okay.
to. Right.
So
You wanna tell
might want
me-
to check that there's that those.
No. He's too
people
drunk
aren't
to
there
check
first.
if there's anyone there. He's just going to do this straight outside the door. You want to tell
From the window,
me?
then I'm guessing.
Do you want to tell me who those two people were that came in earlier to try and take you away?
Oh my god.
Because if we're going to be travelling together, Gideon, I want to know what I'm getting into.
I swear it's really not as bad as you think.
Okay.
So, shit. Alright, you might want to sit down for this one.
There's no chair outside here. We're outside the tavern door. Do you see a chair? I don't, so I can't take a seat.
Can I just look around and see if there is anyone around?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
You can't see anyone.
Okay. Alright. Okay. So I wasn't entirely honest with you. Back in the woods the other day.
Okay.
How do we say it? I had a bit of an accident a few years ago.
Me too.
Not that
Well, it
kind of...
wasn't an accident. I was pushed out the window, but I'll tell you all about that later.
Look,
Carry on.
I'm really hoping you're not going to remember this in the morning with your.
I probably won't.
So I'm going to tell you anyway, but please don't tell the others. It'd mean a lot.
Depends on what it is, Gillian. You know, I'm a paladin. I have my vows.
Shit. Right. Look, I need you for protection, so I'm
Part
going
of
to tell you.
part of my vows is to forgive. So carry on.
Have you ever known what it's like to have nothing?
No, actually. I come from a really quite wealthy family in the noble.
I kind of glare at him. I said, "What? Do you want me to go away?"
What? No, I want you to tell me who the fuck they were.
I'm getting there, right? And life was tough, hand to mouth. You didn't know if you were going to survive the next day, and me and the other kids on the block, we used to rob places and try and save as few pennies as we could to buy even the smallest bit of bread. And one day I just had to. A wizard came through, and you have to take chances when you're at the bottom. And so I took his book.
Gillian.
I didn't know what it was when I took it, and I kind of showed him the
doesn't
book.
matter what you knew it was. It's stealing. You can't steal from people, Gary. It's not
listen.
right.
If you've had nothing, you have no idea what's going on. All right?
Gillian, it doesn't.
If I hear one word out of you, I'm gonna chuck this at your face, and I kind of like ready a fireball.
Fireball?
No, you.
No, I
think you might be getting a bit ahead of yourself with the fireball.
Sorry, I haven't read Frost. Just like I'm clearly not happy.
Gillian,
with, like,
calm down,
listening.
calm down. I'm listening to you. I'm just disappointed in you. I thought you were better than that, but like I said, we can forgive and forget. I just don't. When you're in my company, please don't do these things. You don't need to anymore.
I kind of like scrunch my hands up and I go, "Okay,
You don't need to steal anymore.
Can I finish my story?"
Of course.
So I used this book and I tried to learn from it, trying to find a way to get out of the streets. You know, you'd do the exact same if you're in my position. Anyone would. It's that or death, as far as I was concerned. Wretched is not a nice place. The streets are mean. So I tried to find ways to learn more of the spells in the book, and I read and I read and I read until an accident happened. I read a bit too far and I failed one of the spells. You should have heard the screaming. It was horrible. The orphanage, it burned down.
Gideon.
Oh my god.
Well, it was an accident, I suppose. I can't really blame you for that.
I start sobbing.
Gillian, I don't do well with this kind of thing. I kind of noticed you all kind of staring out the window. I kind of look at you like, no, I don't.
Look, you wanted to know. You wanted to know, but it's just too much for me. You know, it burned down. You should have. The flesh was. I'm not going to melt it through the floor.
Listen, Gideon. Listen, Gideon. Part of my oath.
Anyway,
I'm going to come out and like go, just like put a hand on his shoulder.
What? You followed us out?
They were just like spying on you.
I couldn't hear what you were saying. Don't worry, I wasn't dropping anything. I wouldn't be rude like that.
Yeah, Gillian.
I could just see out the window that you're upset.
I stopped talking.
Hang on.
I finished the story.
Gideon. Listen. Part of my tenants.
I turn around.
Honor and duty.
I turn around. It's it is Grimshaw. I'm not. Yeah. And I'm looking visibly distressed. And I say, "Did you hear a word of that?"
I promise you, I didn't.
Let me just finish what
I want to do an insight check on that.
he's trying to monologue. Let Vondel monologue. You know what? Vondel's so drunk he's going to monologue even if you're not listening.
Go on, you carry on. Go for it.
Listen, Gideon. Part of my tenets is the honor and duty. Duty being responsible for your actions. We need to make it right. And I don't know how we can do that, but we will find a way. Okay? And honor is to treat people with fairness. And I'm going to treat you with some fairness. And I'm going to forgive you for it. Okay? But we need to... And compassion as well.
Mr.
We
Dwarf,
need to
I
make up for your
appreciate
actions.
that.
We need to help others, Gideon. You need to set aside your... You know, you got to help people. You got to make it right. What you've done.
I appreciate what you're doing, Mr. Dwarf, but I just need a few minutes. And I kind of run off a bit into the wood, just into the clearing a bit for myself for a bit.
Gideon,
I'd
no,
just
it's
hand him a little
dangerous out
cloth or
there.
something before he goes.
Can I give him a what?
I go off
A
a
little
little.
cloth.
Is there anyone else in the tavern apart from us?
Something to like dry his eyes, blow his
Not
nose.
really. Well, okay, Gillian. Gideon, sorry. As you go into the woods, like you get grabbed.
Okay.
Make a strength check.
No.
Does anyone else see this?
No, not really.
Why don't you shout?
We'll see if he's able to shout.
Well, 0. Well, yeah. You got grabbed. And...
Oh God! Did you roll a 2?
He rolled he rolled a 2.
So I got -2 strength. I got 7 strength.
Yeah. Okay. So make a perception check for you guys if you hear anything. I guess.
Okay. I probably do not because I'm pissed out my head.
Do we make it even if we're inside?
Well, whoever was outside can make it.
Okay.
I was watching out the window.
Hmm.
I wasn't. I was drinking.
What's going on?
I was looking for someone to fight. So.
Yeah. As far as I know.
And I never came back.
Yeah, Gideon's fucking just gone now. Oh my god. That's what
do you want to go back in, Scrimshaw, and get another pint? Let's just let the laddie have his moment, and he'll come around. So we're going back into the pub.
So yeah, Gideon, you sort of find yourself in the back of a cart, just like heading off with 2 College of Magic mages, sort of having gagged you. They sort of like take your spellbook and they're like, "You're going to pay for this." You know, it's a death sentence. It's a death penalty for messing around with the College of Magic.
Okay, I take it I'm gagged or something, so I can't actually.
You're like gagged and bound.
Ooh.
Did I not see anything?
I'm still waiting outside the pub for him to come
Not
back.
really, no, because not really.
I've gone back inside for a pint. B! Another!
I mean, like after like 10 minutes or something, you'll probably realise that you probably remember the mages saying,
I'd say 20
wait
minutes.
outside for you.
I'd give it 20
Actually,
minutes.
Only Deo. Actually, yeah, Deo is like, where's the mage?
Mage? What mage? Oh, Gideon! Oh, he ran
I'll
off
leave
to go
myself.
cry or something.
Yeah, Deo is gonna like run outside and have a look around, and it's like,
Hang on, Deo. He's my friend. I'm coming with you. And I fall off the chair as I try to go out.
it's like, no, stop.
Wait for me! No! I'm a
Oh,
dwarf.
no.
I'll sober up in about 5 minutes. Just, let's go.
I'm
He's
gonna
like,
follow them
"You
out.
idiots!
Okay, so I'm with Deo.
Why did you let him run off?"
Because he's an emotional kid. Then
He just said he needed to compose himself. Was
he
there
just wanted some
reason?
composure.
Was there some reason not to let him go?
Fine.
We should let him do what he wants.
There was 2 mages following
He's
him.
probably just
We're gonna grab
reading his
him.
book.
Yeah.
Let him
Oh,
do
no,
what he
no, you
wants.
got rid of them earlier, you remember?
The rest of
They've
us-
been away.
The rest of us didn't know about this.
Yeah, the rest of you didn't.
I knew about it, but I forgot.
Well, yeah, that's what you get for an intelligence of 6. It's like,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Who-
Okay.
who
well,
were they?
Some mages from the College of Magic. This is going to be hard to deal with. He's like thinking. Oh no! What do we do? So, okay, Gideon, you are in a car, and they're just taking you down the road. And what do you want to do?
Well, I've got my cantrips, right? And that's it.
Oh, well, you can't really cast any cantrips, I don't think, because
Verbal and somatic.
because you're gagged and bound.
Alright, well, I have
Something with
thieves'
no
tools,
components.
I assume, in a pocket somewhere, right?
What's that? Sorry.
I have thieves' tools in a pocket somewhere.
Yeah.
So maybe I could try and spend some time to try and, like, I don't know. Is there any way I could get to it at all? And try and cut the rope or something? I don't know, I'm just any kind of...
Make
that's
a
what I would
dexterity check.
try and think of, I imagine, first.
Make a dexterity check.
It snaps.
Yeah, you drop your thieves' tools after managing to reach them,
Yep.
and they just fall off the side of the car.
Okay, that's not good. Can I like roll out? Well, you said it falls out the side of the car.
Yeah, cart. Yeah.
Can I just like roll out?
I think they're probably gonna not let you.
Yeah. I mean, you
but-
can try. Yeah, you can roll out, but you'll fall out. You'll probably take some damage, and they'll just grab you and put you back in the car again.
Okay, no, I'm gonna do that. I know.
Is this still happening at night?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is sort of maybe 12 or 1 a.m.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All right. Okay. So we'll go back to the other guys. So yeah, Deo is like sort of thinking. He's like, well, how long has he been gone? 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, about that.
About 10 minutes. I didn't think it was a big issue.
He ran
Yeah.
off roughly that direction. I just point to where he ran off.
Well, if they're from the College of Magic, they're going to need to go to Lavarr. And that means they'll have to get a boat. So they'll need to go to Brettia first.
So we should go to Brescia.
Oh, it's too late for this. But so Deo sort of like takes a couple of horses that are guest horses, and that are guests who are staying in the inn.
Mhm.
He says, if we can catch up with them, maybe we'll be able to get him back. But
How
we
many
need
horses
these
are there?
There's only 2.
Okay. How many people can each horse support? Just 2, maybe.
Yeah, 2.
So it'll be
Some of us
me,
stay
Deo.
at the tavern in case returns.
Scrim, surely you should come because and I don't know. The other 2 can discuss amongst themselves who wants to come.
So before we head off, why were they after him?
Well, Deo doesn't know.
It's a secret, laddie.
I feel like this is something that we should know. I mean, if
I'll
he's
tell you when we
been
get him
taken
Right.
to
think
murdered
if-
someone or committed some
No,
great
no,
crime,
he
then
didn't.
perhaps we shouldn't be defending him.
Hang on. He didn't. I'm a paladin. Do you really think I'm gonna associate with a murderer? Hmm?
Maybe it was his own choice.
Probably not, but I also
No.
don't know you that well.
No,
Or
you
him.
don't. No, that's true.
Could be
I don't
an
know you very well.
icebreaker.
But right now, there is a man in danger, and we need to go rescue him. So please come help me.
Okay, we'll go and talk to them. Hopefully it doesn't have to come to conflict.
I would very much like for it not to come to conflict, but if
I'll
it
fight
does,
anyone
I'd like to know
that
you have
stands
my
in my
back.
way.
Okay, so what's the plan for you guys then? Are you going to get the horses? Or are you going to walk?
Yeah, I'm gonna get on the horse, obviously with Deo. I don't know it's up to Richard what he wants to do.
Yeah, I'll go on a horse.
I kind of open the door to the inn, and go, anybody want to come kill stuff?
There's like tumbleweeds. It's like
I would have thought the horse.
There's 2 horses,
Wait,
and
I'm still in the inn, aren't I? Yeah, I want to come. I want to kill something.
See, if you word it right, they'll always come. I whisper to you.
wait, so there's 2 horses and 5 of us.
yeah.
I'll walk with James. Sorry, I don't know what your character's called.
Ritok.
Ritok. We'll walk.
Well,
Wait,
run!
what's your walk speed? What's your speed?
30.
Ah, mine's 40. Ha, I'll beat you.
I'll race you.
I don't suppose
How about one of you runs behind the horses?
Naruto style.
Do we have a cart? Can we? Do you have a cart?
Deo, any
we
carts?
can follow along behind this.
You got a cart?
No, there's no carts. It's just a couple.
No, we're wasting time here. Just one of you come, please.
Yeah, we'll go together, and then Richard can go.
Okay,
on the horse.
so right, yeah, it's so okay. So who's walking behind?
Us,
Me
the
and
Runes.
Oh, because then there's a horse that can have one more person on it.
Yeah, there's a horseman and can have one more person.
Yeah, but I thought they were going to run on ahead, and then we could walk and get there later.
Or one of you could walk
I'll
behind.
walk.
Fine, I'll get on the horse.
Because I think I can probably protect myself. I'll be fine.
Wow.
I'm up for a fight.
Okay.
Okay.
Look after
So you-
yourself to Rita before you go.
Yeah, okay. So you guys get on the horse and you get on the main road towards Brettia. So, all right. So, Gideon.
Mhm.
Hello. So you roll off the cart.
I want to cause as much ruckus on that ground as possible, and if possible, I know my thieves' tools are somewhere on the ground, but just leave some kind of evidence that somebody was here who, I don't know,
Yeah.
if somebody does try and chase me, they can.
Okay.
Like
well,
in-
so, all right. You sort of roll, like, sort of get up and just like flop off the cart, and as you do, you're sort of like. You sort of manage to get to your feet before one of the mages just like tackles you. Says, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like sort of just like punches you a couple of times. No, so you take 8 damage.
Oh, that's a big punch.
Well, he's like he fell off the cart and then he's been punched. Let's just say
Oof.
4 health left, boys.
so you're like got.
Do you not have your ward?
now.
Oh yeah, my ward would be on me, actually. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. All right. So whatever it is.
Shit.
12 health. That's not a lot.
Right. Okay. So, yeah. So, okay. So you're like scrambling around on the floor. Yeah. What do you want to do?
Just like, is there anything I can? What the fuck was that? That I can like drop on the ground.
I mean, you dropped your thieves' tools, and the road is quite dusty, so like it's got to kick up a lot of dust and make it look like something's happened.
That's fine. I'm just gonna waste as much time as I possibly can.
Okay. So the guy just like grabs you and punches you a couple of times, and then just like struggles to pick you up. As the guy who's the mage who's thinking the cart is like. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's like watching this guy flop around on the ground with you. He like picks you up and shoves you back on the cart, and then like ties you now to the cart with some rope, so you can't move even more.
Okay. Can I just quickly say something? Right, my arcane ward, right? Is twice my wizard level plus my intelligence modifier. My intelligence modifier is 4. My wizard level is 3, so therefore it's 6 plus 4 is 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
So therefore that didn't do any damage, and I've got 2 left on my ward.
Yeah.
Cool.
We're level 1, right?
No, 3.
What?
Yeah, we're all level 3.
Oh.
Your character sheet is level 3.
Yeah, but I thought. Oh, no, don't worry. Just forget I said anything.
No, it does. Yeah. Now it says 31 on your level.
Yeah, no.
You're now level 31.
Oh, well, she can just sprint at Mach 10 after them.
It's because I made my D&D Beyond level 3. That's the reason. Because I just wanted to try out my things, my
Yeah.
subclasses, and then I thought Richard had just entered it wrong.
No, we're level 3.
Yeah, all
Oops.
Richard's fault.
Okay, so you guys guys who are following on the horse, make a survival check. Just to sort
Uh-huh.
of spot.
Oh yeah, this is really my. This is
I'm
really
actually
Bondle's.
proficient in this.
Where is it?
Oh, da-da-da-da.
It's not actually too bad.
Yeah, so you see this sort of like dusty pile of what you definitely know a cart has just been through here. You're and maybe like 5 minutes ago a sort of ruckus happened here. There's like a little bit maybe of blood or something where he fell out of the car. And yeah, so you know that you're catching up with the cart.
Okay.
Cool.
Do you want to continue as the same speed as before? Or?
Try and go a bit faster. But
Well, you're pretty much going at like a gallop.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'll just say to the party, like, I think we'll catch them at this speed. I think we should just maintain it.
Okay, so all right. Okay, so you, Gideon, you sort of are now in the back of the car, and you start to hear like of a couple of carts who come, a couple of horses who are coming nearby, and the cart comes to a stop, and the two mages sort of stand up, and you hear the voice of Deo saying, "Stop! Stop! 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 You missed something!" And the two mages are like, "What?" And he's like, "This," and he throws like a knife at one of them. Hang on, let me just
What the hell?
Badass.
He's a war hero. Like he made his fortune in the last war. So
Good throw.
It's like, whoa, Deo, I thought we were going to try and talk to him first.
Oh!
but he still gets flustered, even though he is a war hero. Yeah, let's just do this, and then just imagine there's a horse in front of it.
My imagination's not.
So Ritok's not here. Gideon's on
Still running.
You mean
Yeah, look,
Will Smith's
Will Smith.
genie? Will Smith's genie, but green.
You've had a short rest since then, so by the way, so Morna, you can do your thingies if you want.
How long?
I don't get my. I don't. No, I don't have lay hands back yet.
No, you don't have it. You don't have any thingies back yet because you haven't.
I won't have any hit dice, so.
Well, you only used one for your short rest.
No, I
You're
didn't.
level
I used
3. Did you? I
Didn't you
swear
use
you only
two?
used 1 or 2.
I used 2.
Nope, I used all 3.
Oh, yeah. Wait, you rolled 2 d8s and a d6.
Did I?
Yeah.
Is it a D8 or a D6?
Yeah, it's a
My
D8.
goodness.
Like a D6.
Okay,
Right.
well, you
Oh, it's fine.
had
No,
2
no.
HP, let's say. To be fair. Oh dear, this is.
And I'm feeling so fly like a D6.
And then
Yeah, how long has it taken us to catch them up?
about 5 minutes.
Alright, so before we left, I would have, like, cast down Ragathis and stuff.
Yeah.
And, well, like, as the rest was coming to a... Actually, well, depends what was included in the rest. No, I wouldn't have it, actually.
Actually, let's say
So-
as you begin fighting, Ritok is like panting. You can have a point
Well, I
of
would have
exhaustion, Ritok,
done it on the way, then.
Okay.
but like you catch up. So all right, let's just do.
Does that mean you
sorry,
have
hang on.
2 points of exhaustion?
No, Vondel has 1. Ritok now has 1.
Does my
Right, so
exhaustion
this,
go away when I rest? Long rest.
long rest. You haven't had one yet.
That's fine.
Okay, so right, so yeah, Dio throws the knife at this. Let's just see if I can play some music. Oh, I'm actually music is playing now. Nice. So yeah, Dio throws the knife at one of these things. It just about misses Gideon by a hair, and just like plunges into the mage. Who's like, "Ow, fuck!" as he rushes up and goes up to him, and so he's going to attack with his other attack now. Nice, that hits. Okay, he does 10 damage. So he brings his sword out and slashes it at one of the mages. Right, okay, let's do initiative.
Yep.
Can you click on it?
Click on your
Unnamed
things.
character. Ooh.
Unnamed character.
Mhm.
Spooky. -1.
I forgot to say your name.
I don't get a go.
What's your
I've
name?
not seen that before.
Morna, isn't it? Is it Morna?
I got a -1 initiative.
-1, nice. I've had a zombie that's got -2 before.
And Vondel has no idea what's happening. To be fair, it makes sense. He's still a little pissed. Like, he does tend to sober up quite quickly. But
Alright, well, Dio got first anyway. So, alright, the mage's turn. 2 mages. Oh, God. Okay, so they're going to just... Yeah, so they're both going to mage armor themselves. And prepare for battle. Okay, there we go. Alright, Scrimshaw.
Okay, I'm gonna go boom, 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 boom. Go to this one.
Whoa!
And pull out the greatsword.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
And just give a big old, gonna half sword it and give a bit of a smack with the flat of it.
Yep. Okay, that hits. Okay, 7. You bonk him on the head, and he sort of trips backwards a bit as he begins to dismount the cart. He's like, oh, "Damn it!" Alright, okay, Ritok.
That's my turn.
I'm gonna move up. I think I can.
Probably should, yeah.
You probably want to dash, don't you? You can dash to here.
Okay, sure. Dash to here.
No, that's your turn.
Cool. That's fine.
Mona. At first, I looked at Deo's name and it looked like Dad for some reason on the corner of my eye.
Can we call him Dad?
It's Dad.
Dad's here to save
Wait,
us.
where was I? Was I here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cheating.
I am going to use my dart, which I have.
Gideon, you didn't do your initiative yet.
Matt. I see you on AFK. Matt, I can do your
You
initiative.
still need to do initiative, even though you can't do anything.
Because you might get untied. Oh.
Oh, that's a good point,
no
actually.
one's prioritizing that right now.
They don't need to. It's cool.
Well, a certain dwarf might.
It's fine. It's cool.
Okay.
You got more.
What are you doing? What are you doing, Mona?
My kick is only 5 foot, right?
Yeah, you can't. really-
Unfortunately, you are not Mr. Stretch
No,
and cannot
use my-
kick.
Throw a dart.
My dart, yeah.
Make sure to keep track of your ammunition. By the way, we're doing this campaign.
Oh. Okay. Do I have any? I've got 10. Okay.
So if you just write darts here.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna do that.
Cool.
Yep.
Right. Okay. So dart hits. Yep. Are you checking this one?
Yeah.
Okay. This little dart just sticks into him. not really does much damage, but it's annoying and it's sort of furry. Right. Yeah, those little almost blowgun dart things.
Yeah.
Right, Gideon.
Nothing.
You can crawl at let's say half your speed.
Roll off the back of the car again.
Okay.
Oh, I know you're tied,
Roll
aren't you?
this way, but
Oh yeah, actually make a dexterity sleight of hand check to try and break yourself free of the ropes that are tying you.
I have proficiency in it.
Okay, that's fine. Oh nice. Okay, yeah. So you break free and you can sort of let's say you can start being away.
Just normal movement.
Yeah, the mage is going to opportunity attack you though.
But melee attack from a mage. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He's just going
Unless he
to
has warcaster.
stab at you with a dagger. Ignore the ranged one; it's the same. Either way.
Alright, so
3 damage. He sort of slashes at you wildly as the fight's going.
Alright. I'm gonna just tell people to stop.
Stop.
Stop, you can't, you're gagged up.
Yeah, you still
Am I
got
still
a
gagged?
Yeah, you still your arms and legs are still bound. It's just you managed to wriggle free from the ropes that were holding you to the cart.
Alright, I'm just gonna kind of go over to
Oh,
Vondel
wow.
and go. "Brr, brr, 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 brr."
All right, Vondel.
Don't worry, Gideon, I know what you want me to do. You want me to go over here, right? And you want me to hit this guy with Divine Smite.
Fucking
That's
little
exactly
paladins.
what he wanted. I need to find Divine Smite, actually, hang on. I don't have that in my player handbook for some reason.
Please.
You just do an attack and then you
Just
can
an attack and
Fight.
then.
Yeah, I know, but it's not in my...
Yeah.
It's the slot level +1 in
Yeah, hang on.
D8s.
Yeah,
should
hang
be in
on,
your
I'm just
feet,
I'm
right?
putting it into my character sheet. Because then I can't for some reason. Well, ignore that then. Hang on. So what do I need to do? I just need to roll an attack and then.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
And then provided it hits.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's about to
That is
get.
going to be good.
Oh, here we go!
Yeah.
This is for Gideon, you little bastard. So, what's Divine Smite again? It's 2d8, isn't it? 2d8.
So it depends what level spell slot you use.
Well, I only have a 1 first level, so I think it starts at 2d8. Hang on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
it'll
they're
be 48 with
undead,
crit.
then it's 3d8. But yeah, be 48.
Yeah, the extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell slot. So let's use a spell slot. So I will do the battle axe damage first. It's 12, and then roll 2d8.
And you can
8.
double those dice as well.
And so that's 16. Well, so it's 12 plus 16, which is what?
Well, are we
Someone good
doubling
at
the
maths?
dice?
No,
or-
we're doubling dice, so just roll that again.
Okay.
Rather
Oh,
than double damage.
oh yeah, that's fine. You want me to do 2d8 again, yeah?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
They're
Someone good at
exactly the
maths?
same.
So
right.
it's 16, 28.
Okay, this guy's he's unconscious.
That's for Gideon, you little
you bring
bastard.
your axe down on him, and just like lightning strikes him at the same time, and see you
It
later.
just-
Deo is like, and goes up to him and takes his dagger out of his, out like sticking out of him, and now walks over to the other guy and attacks him. He's like, I hate these fucking mages so much. Oh god, they hit. Okay, and this guy. Oh, this guy's okay. This guy's close. All right. Okay. So Deo slashes twice at this guy and does a fair amount of damage to him, and then the mage. Okay, this mage is he's seeing it how his friend just befell fate. He's going to nope out of there, I think. Yeah, he's just gonna fly. He's just gonna fly away.
Okay, I'm gonna opportunity attack.
Yeah, says Deo. Woo. Roll your damage. Deo missed. Actually, no. Deo hit. Okay, this guy's dead.
What, unconscious or dead?
Let's say unconscious, but
Okay, I'm going to use my healer's kit on the one in front of me.
make a medicine check.
You don't have to use a medicine check with a healer's kit.
Oh, do you not?
It comes with 10 uses.
Did it just auto?
Yeah,
Why waste it?
Interesting.
it's
Okay.
not that expensive, and Grimshaw would feel bad that he's just knocked some guy out that's not really particularly evil.
Are you going to do it from both of them then?
Well, I mean,
Is it
he's going to do this one for now. I don't know if
technically
someone
one
else is
or
going to
two,
do
right?
anything on the other one while I'm doing that.
Probably not. Is the answer. All right.
If
Well,
no one
Gideon is
does
still
anything on
tied
the other one, he will also do it on the other one.
up. Gideon's still tied up, so he's like slugging around, going. "Mm."
I would rather just keep them unconscious for now. And
It
take
does
them
keep
back.
them unconscious.
Oh, sick.
It
I'm
just
gonna
stabilizes them.
just tie one to Rituk's back, so he can carry them back to the.
Both of them.
Yeah, you're strong, aren't you? Wait, what's your strength?
My strength is 18.
Yeah, you can carry them both. Give them to him to carry.
Already got exhaustion. am I walking back as well?
Yeah, you can still.
Yeah, we do have horses.
You also have a
And now a
cart.
cart.
So they have. There's a couple of horses here as well.
Oh, sick. Okay, right. Forget that. I'm just gonna put them in the cart and let's ride back to
I'm
them
out of initiative now.
so we can interrogate them.
All right. So halfway on the way, like during the way back, they start to stir, I guess, and waking up. They're like, I assume they're now gagged and bound.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, they're like.
Am I still on the ground back a mile now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think we left someone behind.
think we forgot someone. It'd be like that scene in Home Alone. Was it? Gideon! And on the plane. Gideon!
Yeah, and they're like.
I'm gonna reach over and just pull the gag a bit out of one of the mouths.
Did you? This is a crime against the College of Magic.
I slap him around the face.
I was like, no, we don't need to do anything.
No, don't hit him. Just let's talk to him.
Already done it.
Okay. Does he need to
No.
roll an unarmed?
Now, as far as we could tell, 2 men came in, kidnapped one of our friends, and rode off.
It does seem that way. Got anything to say for yourselves?
Wizards turn to each other and say, "Clearly, you know that's not the case. Even if we did take people however we wanted, we're allowed to. This is our right as wizards."
I don't think it's your right
He's-
at all as a wizard.
He's a wizard.
He's a
So
wizard.
does that mean we have the right to take you?
He's a pretender. He hasn't gone through the training required.
I mean, he casts magic. That makes him a wizard in my eyes.
Well, then you're a heretic, just as.
You're very rude.
Seemed a bit gatekeepery here.
Bit salty. You gonna cry? Shouldn't come?
They're just like not responding
So why do you think you have the right to just kidnap people?
because he stole a book from our boss.
I'm just going to turn to Gideon. Is that true?
No, you are.
Just put the gag back in his own head.
I look up at Scrimshaw with a kind of sullen face, but don't say anything. And just kind of look back down.
Shit.
Look,
He not only
he
stole.
No,
He not
come on.
only stole it from us, from our boss, Killian Black, he also led us onto a wild goose chase all the way up here. We were
Yeah.
going
At
in
least you-
circles.
At least you got some exercise.
Yeah, well, we came all the way from Lavarr to meet him, to catch him.
You've come a long, long way.
Yes, we have. So,
Maybe you need a drink.
how about you just hand him over to us, and we'll head back, and you don't have to worry.
Oh, I'm not going to do
I'm
that.
afraid we're not going to be able to do that. I think you're going to be.
Theo is chuckling whilst thinking the horse all the way back.
I think you're going to have to go.
I'll
your
fight you
separate
for
ways. I challenge you
I
to
think we
trial
already-
by combat.
I think we already did that.
I'll fight you for him again.
Well, if you want to fight us one on
Unarmed
one,
combat. Fist fight.
Yeah. Can I turn to the one that I absolutely obliterated? You know what happened when you fight people one-on-one? You remember last time?
the mages are like just keeping quiet.
I think what's going to happen, we're going to get back to the crossroads, you're going to be untied, your cat and horses return to you, and you're going to go back to your boss and say, you don't know where he went.
Oh, actually, I was thinking we could take him back to the tavern, maybe get a room and try and get some more information out of them.
We're not torturing him.
I mean,
Am
you
I
don't
as-
have to.
Oh yeah.
I'm not.
I won't let you
I don't think that's a
torture
bad
them.
idea.
I'm
No.
not particularly big on hostages either. I mean,
Well,
these
not
guys
hostage-
aren't.
Please,
Keep him
Scrimshaw,
captive.
you have...
These guys are just these guys are just doing what their boss said. I can have some sympathy with.
Thank you, Scrimshaw. Do you agree with my idea? They go their separate way.
I do. I think catch and release.
I think you
But
go
we'll
your
take
separate
something
way.
for our trouble as well.
No, you're not taking anything. Just let them go.
you got your friend back. That's what we came for.
Dio's just like, no torture, please. Is that him actually saying that?
Yeah, Dio's kind of like, look, I don't mind helping you guys out. I have no love for the college, but
Okay.
let's not, because
Gideon,
let's not do that.
Gideon, we're letting them go, okay?
I think there's only one person in this cart that wants that, and we'll try not to let him.
There'll be no torture today. We'll get back. We get back to the crossroad, and you will be untied. Cart returned, horses returned, and you go back to where you came. And you tell him you don't know where he went. He vanished.
You say no torture, but you just keep talking at them.
That may be.
The two mages sort of like look at each other and they say, "Fine, we'll go away."
Oh, I will kill you. I will kill you next time.
If you come back, I'm afraid I won't be so kind.
I'll cut off both their arms if they come back.
I thought you were just saying I cut off both their arms. Just right there.
Components
It's a
torture. Torture.
could
This-
cut off
this-
their hands because then they
No,
can't.
no,
We're not doing anything like that.
we're not.
Don't listen to her.
They've had enough. They've had
God, the one
enough.
time you speak and you come out with something like that, Jesus. Whew.
They've had enough.
What's in your head?
Let them go.
Death and blood.
Let them go.
Okay, so you get back to the Corsair's Crossroads, and you cross this crossroad, and you horse and cart back, and watch as they start going down. They're looking very upset, going back down the road that they just came from. And you watch as they sort of disappear
As soon
behind.
as
Watch
they're
this.
out of earshot,
I kind of turned to me. Watch yourselves out there. It's a dangerous road.
Have a safe journey.
as soon as they're out of
By the way,
earshot,
on the way back, I packed them a little lunch.
yeah. As soon as they're out of
one of the
earshot,
sandwiches.
I
Matt, just
turn
say what
and
you're going
give-
to say.
I turn and give Mr. Dwarf the biggest hug in the world, and I kind of cry into him a bit.
You're welcome, laddie. I kind of
say,
turned to Dale. Thank you for pointing out he was gone.
I
no
say,
idea.
you guys, I don't know how to thank you. You, nobody's ever done anything like that for me, let alone be nice. I have a debt to
Wow.
owe you that it's going to take forever to pay off. But just know I'm always going to be in your service, and I really want to learn from you.
I'm sure you will learn from me. Don't you worry, Gideon. We'll make a good man out of you yet.
So I kind of just hug people and say thank you.
You're welcome.
Cute.
Okay.
Scrimshaw
Right.
feels very bony when you hug him.
Right. So, what's the next sort of
Long
I
rest.
think we need a long rest. Long rest. Long
Yeah.
rest.
Okay. So Deo shows you to your rooms, and he's got plenty to spare, and you have a lovely, nice long rest. You feel very refreshed and rejuvenated as the as the dawn approaches. Your exhaustion goes back to normal. You feel, nice and refreshed. And
How many hit die do I get on a long rest?
3, you get all your hit dice back.
2.
But someone
Oh,
should
it's
be
not for that
taking.
one.
Someone should be taking some damage soon.
Half rounded up.
I'll round it up.
So 2.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do then? As you meet downstairs for breakfast, I guess.
Eat some
I think before we
breakfast.
go down, Scrimshaw's going to go and talk to Morna, just basically see if she's all right, because she was pretty banged up yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Just to
She doesn't respond.
I'm gonna open the door.
Hi, I just came to check on you. You were pretty banged up yesterday.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Sure.
No damage taken yet.
Can I do like a? Can I just like look her up and down, see like where if I can see any signs of injury?
Yeah, make a perception check. You do, Mona. You do feel slightly under the weather, but
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel great, but I did eat some dodgy pigeon pie yesterday, so maybe that's it. And then I just close the door. I'll be down in a minute and close the door and get ready.
Okay. Well, if you're not, if you're, you can talk to me. You can let me know. I'll head downstairs for breakfast, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna head downstairs as well.
Vondel was the first at the table, as food was on the agenda.
I was at the bar drinking.
You shouldn't. As much as I like drinking, I don't recommend it in the morning.
That's nice. Good
But
fun.
yeah, like in the previous night around Deo, like, I would have like had my hood up for that entire encounter. Would he have at any point reasonably seen what I am?
yeah, you don't know. Like, he doesn't seem to be particularly bothered.
All right. Well, I'll still keep the hood up and stuff.
Is Dio with us right now?
He's behind the bar at the moment.
I'm going to go up to Dio and I'd like to thank him properly. Yesterday. Dio, thank you so much for yesterday. If it weren't for you, I don't know.
Oh, that's all right. I can always do with people who help around and stand up for me, and I'll stand up for you. You know.
Yeah. Listen, we're very
Sorry.
I'm looking to make a little bit of money at the moment. A little bit strapped for cash, and I'd hate not to be able to pay for at least a little bit of your service from yesterday. And, the drinks and the accommodation. Do you know anywhere where we could find maybe a little bit of light work?
I just did some work for him.
Yeah, but like
I'm
paid
paying
work.
for nothing either.
Well, I might. So,
Well, around here, most of the people who come around here are merchants heading to the Dancing Coast. That's where most of the work is.
I'm not from around here. Where is the Dancing Coast?
It's about around here.
Okay, around about here. I saw that.
Basically, there's two ways really you can get hit there from there. You can go through the tunnels around Frigis, or you can go via Borathan.
Okay. Which way would you recommend going?
Well, Borathan's good. It's a very large city. It's all sorts of people. There's been a lot of crime recently. The Black Hand have set up camp there.
The Black Hand. From the far north, friend. I'm not familiar. Can you tell me a little bit about the Black Hand?
They're the reason why most of they came around initially because the merchant republics of the Dancing Coast, they kicked out a lot of the barons and lords and stuff.
Okay.
But the Black Hand came around because they sort of unified all of the mobs in the area.
Are there any dangers on the road that we should be wary of?
For the most part, no, not these roads. The Black Hand has stopped a lot of the petty crime stuff, but a lot of pretty much all of the black market stuff goes through them.
So no major crimes issue. We don't need to watch for, say, slavers?
Not around here, no.
Not around here. Okay. That's fine. I think we'll make our way to Borathan. That sounds like a good start. Might be able to find something to do there. Gideon,
Yes.
we're hitting the road soon, pal. Get yourself ready.
Brilliant. I'll get all the stuff, Mr. Dwarf.
It's a good lad.
If you don't mind, I'd quite like to come along.
You are more than welcome to join me and Gideon if you'd like. Your friends over there, I'm not so sure. They seem like the helping type. But if they're wanting to come along, they are welcome.
I'd like to come. I'm sure there'll be something to kill.
Well, inevitably,
You need to be a little less.
It's not
at
about
least a
the
little less
killing.
open with the killing thing.
it's not about the
Oh,
killing,
not
friend.
people, just creatures. I like a hunt.
I don't. As long
mean,
as
you
it's
seemed
features.
You seem pretty keen to kill those two guys back there.
Yeah, that
looked
made me a bit
nice.
wary of your friend.
I hate to be that kind of guy, but there's certain stereotypes about people that look a bit like you, and
Hold up. Hold on. No, Scrimshaw. There'll be none of that.
Look, look at me. I don't have a thing to stand on with this. But I know what effect it can have.
Look, Harforks
But
have got a reputation.
When you have these kinds of reputations, you have to try and
Now,
Live up
not
to them.
align with it.
Now, Harfolks do have a reputation for being a little bit violent, but I'm sure as a group we can all get along.
I'm
And
sure
that's
you can
what
use
we
my
want.
violence as a
So how about it, Ritok and Moani? Do you want to join us on our
Yes,
adventure, as it were?
always happy to help.
Okie dokie.
Well, Deo says, if you go to Borathan and anyone called Kaya tries to speak to you or get involved in any of your business, don't deal with that. He's the leader of the Black Hand, and he will...
Hold up. Have we
What?
heard that?
Iron. Here lies.
Is that from the notes? No, that's Kian, I think. It was.
Kian. Or is that? Yeah, Kian. It's just.
This
not
guy,
quick
yeah,
enough.
Kaya.
I come back
Yeah,
down the
okay.
stairs with all the
Oh,
stuff.
is that the same?
We'll
No,
make
no.
sure.
No.
Or
I'll
two
make
different
sure.
names.
I'll make sure to write Dio. See how you're doing. If you ever need us, do feel free to send for me. I don't know how you'll do it, but I'm sure you'll find a way. Yeah,
It might
seem
be
like a
a-
resourceful man.
It might be a good idea to block that tunnel up.
Yeah, blow up the tunnel.
Don't worry, I'll get that sorted.
Well, thank you very much for your hospitality, Dio.
Can I
Yeah,
come
you've
back
been
out
a
of the
great
inn
help.
with our stuff? Oh, me.
Yeah.
Alright, come out.
We haven't had breakfast yet.
I've had mine.
Oh, yes.
How
breakfast.
slowly do you eat?
I could really do with some breakfast.
Alright, have your breakfast. Me and Dio get it. Me and Gideon will get everything ready, won't we, Gideon?
Really shouldn't have given them their cart back.
It's the least
No,
I
we
can do, friends.
It wasn't our cart to take. Okay, we'll find our own cart and we'll
I'll
buy
tell-
it legally.
Deo says, I'll tell you what, there are a few stables around Pessa. I think you might be able to buy a horse and cart around there if you have some coin for it.
Well, I'm
How
short
much
on
would that run
coins,
us?
but
I don't know. It depends how good quality you want it. Probably about 20 gold.
oh god. Well, we
I
don't
have
even
some
have any
coin lying around.
horses to drag them with at the moment.
Yeah, it's the horses that's going to cost you.
Yeah, we'll have to make do for now, lads. But we'll get there. We just need to find some jobs, do some house cleaning, as it were, and we'll be right as rain.
By the way, if you ever do want to just interject, the dwarf just talk forever, you know.
I'm starting to notice that.
Oh, I just like to talk because I'm a friendly chap.
He certainly is.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right, we'll stop there then. Yeah, we'll stop there for today. Thanks for coming, guys.
Oh, brilliant.
Thanks for demon.
Come on, guys.
XP. XP.
We don't get XP because it's not how much doing it.
Yeah, we're doing a milestone this time. So
Such distaste.
Fortunately.
So what's milestone mean?
It means if you ask if we're level up yet, then we don't level up.
Yeah, that's how it works.
The more you ask, the less likely you are to level up.
How does it actually work?
Just GM's discretion.
If we do something major,
Pretty much. If you do something worthwhile.
Or if you haven't gone, or if you haven't done anything worthwhile in a little while.
Yeah, like
A series of not as big things.
yeah, we'll see. When it feels right to level up, then you know.
Okey-dokey.
Right. Well, cool. I will stop recording.